Another week of Dungeons and Dragon Age, episode 37. Misfits have made their way to the Cold Coast to meet the Goliaths. But what a giant of a problem they've run into. Let's get on with it. Episode 37. You started last week with a long drawn-out slog against some Denerim guards, and more surprisingly, some Darkspawn. And not just any Darkspawn. They seem to be getting larger. The fight ended with your victory, and going over the guards' bodies, you found the warrants for your arrests, and the costs have skyrocketed, with Bob topping the bill at 25,000 gold pieces. You've now made your way to the Cold Coast to find the villages deserted, and many Goliaths without any Goliaths or Goliath movement. A huge battle fort has been built in the place of Mojo and Holgarth's former village, and is now occupied by a hefty group of frost giants. Holgarth, and to a lesser extent Mojo, have led you down to the Goliath's safehold in the caverns of the Cold Coast, where you hope to meet what Goliaths have been left behind and have not become the frost giants' lunches.
Didn't it start off with someone saying...
yeah. We finished off with a voice coming from the darkness of, was that you, Mojo?
Yeah, that's it.
Hello.
Yeah. Might it be?
Well, bless my condoms. I never thought I'd be seeing you again.
Who's that? I can't see you properly with the flickering light.
It's all right. And as you start to see these two bodies sort of running towards you, it's a familiar face. It's a Goliath. What should we call him? Let's call him Hellard, because I like that. And as this character starts running towards you, carrying a fairly hefty broadsword in hand. My God, it is you, Mojo! And looking younger than the day you left.
Yeah, I think that one might be a story for another time, but I'll just... Hello, is that you?
It is me, funnily enough, yeah, because, the fella in the sky just told you my name. It's all right.
I know. What happened here? How come you managed to get safe? Are you all right?
Well, to offer you some very simple information, giants came, beat us up, some of us, beat up the rest of us, and now we're in here.
What of the rest of my family? Obviously, I know Olaf's not there, but...
Well, your mum and dad died years ago.
Yeah, a lot's happened since then, mate. I got a death story or two to tell you myself, but anyway.
I mean, your mum and dad died years ago. I mean, there's a few of us left. I mean, what's left of us is we're hiding out in the caves because the giants can't fit in here. We're just trying to make plans of where we're gonna go, really. And
you got any fires on the game? I'm freezing.
Bloody hell, what the fuck's that? Some sort of little squirrel?
Allow me to introduce... who's the other fellow with you, by the way?
What this? It's Bert.
Oh, Bert. I don't overly remember. I remember him a little bit. They used to call him Bert the Burke because he was a bit silly, but But yeah, well, we are Grey Warden. This guy here that's just spoke to you is Bob. He's the king of Alzheimer. He's the king of the dwarves.
Pleasure.
He's a wolf. I thought he was an ugly-looking squirrel.
No, be nice.
Are you calling him bleeding squirrel?
He is the king. This scally guy here that he likes books. So if you've got books, keep them away from him. He's Magic Man. Or, well, his real name's Ander, but I call him Magic Man because he does all this magic. You see.
Not surprising that you're hanging around with lizards because you always used to like scaly things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this
Thanks to me.
this guy here with the really admirable physique here with the accent there. His name is Drago. I beat him once in a test of truth. It was quite funny actually, but
It was not fair contest. It was not fair.
It was. Yeah. So we're Grey Wardens. So yeah, we've been coming up here and we realised, well, nearly everybody's dead, and we didn't know why they all came here and started eating the rest of you.
Well, I mean, that's a story that we can tell you later. But I mean, what, like, where have you been? Because you've been gone for like, well, what feels like months, mate.
Well,
that wagon came, right, and that fella, the big fella with all the armour, and he went, "Who wants to come and join us?" And you fucked off. And we thought we'd never see you again.
Well, I've always been wanting to prove myself in battle, and that. What my upbringing was a bit like. People, kept thinking I wasn't clever enough or strong enough to do anything. I wanted to make my clan proud, and I've not only done that, but I'm also a Grey Walden. But yeah, well, cut a long story short, because the campaign's only a few hours long. Basically, I died. And my brother Olgarth ended up meeting up with these lot.
Oh, Olgarth's still alive. That's good. He
I'll get that bit in a minute because that's what we call a duff moment.
Right.
Anyway, but yeah, he was accompanying them. Then he became a Grey Walden, and then I was trapped in this weird place after I died. I can't even describe it to you properly. And then Olgarth one night came. And I was in this big sort of glass casing thing, and he fought, and then he got killed as I come out, and then I woke up, and then I was in Olgarth's body, and then I actually used the spell to look like myself again.
Okay,
So, yeah.
I'm lost. Can you repeat that?
I'm gonna.
Yeah. So basically. I died, and then I used to joke about you, Bob. You silly man. You silly man. yeah.
So,
But I made friends with a dragon.
You died, and then Olgarth died, and you came alive
in Olgarth's body. So
right.
when the spell wears off,
you
I
look
will
like
be in
Mojo.
Olgarth's body. I am Mojo, though. Yeah.
That is true to me. He looks like Mojo.
Yeah. He likes to take the credit, you see, because
Well, I mean, you did call him Magic Man, so I'm assuming.
Well, that's it, you see. But I made friends with a dragon, and he's really nice because I sang. I used to like to sing song, and that really like before, and the dragon loved it. You see, and it was quite funny.
Jokingly, I will spit at Mojo. Just jokingly.
It's all like that, yeah. It's a bit dirty, a bit.
Right,
but,
yeah, that's yeah.
I'd like to just confirm that he's not insane. I promise you.
Yeah.
That's coming from a king and all.
Although between us, right?
He's the king of the squirrels.
Between us, right?
No.
I think as much as I love him, I think King Bob might be a little bit insane, see? Because this one time, this little midget man got running up, dropped kicked him in the face, but he's the only one who don't remember it happening.
No.
Right.
No,
hang on. Did he have a red hat?
Yeah.
You're talking about Randy Cat. We know Randy Cat round here.
Wait.
Don't
touch this stuff.
He's making it up, I tell you.
Stuff, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We know that guy. He came through here a couple of weeks ago, and he was on his way to Denham to go and do something. I don't fucking know what. Who can understand him? That's a weird old accent he's got. But it's nice to meet you, Bob, King of the Squirrels. Pleasure.
You're not the squirrels.
Pleasure, no problem. And Scales or Magic Man or
Whatever you feel
It's all right. Not a problem. Muscles, Hey, I like the look of them. And I've got to say, that is a beautiful, beautiful snowy Albert you got on there. Beautiful Goliath craftsmanship there. Absolutely stunning. Not so sure. Not so sure about the little wolf ones. They look like they've been stitched together from various different wolf ones.
You're not about fashion, mate. Right, it does the job. Get me warm.
Sure. Yep. A wolf will keep us all warm. Yes, he will.
Do you like this though? I've got this great axe. Look at this nice bloody shiny one. This is Olga's. But look what Magic Man let me have. And when we killed this thing, look, I've got this look at this sword. Great sword I got.
I've got to be honest, that's really pretty. That's a pretty piece of work. And shit, that is.
Yeah.
That looks
it's better than using the wooden ones and that we used to make ourselves when we were younglings.
That looks like it was probably made by the old elves in the alienage in Denerim.
Oh, I've always wanted to meet the elves.
Well, you can get I've got a bit of a stutter now. Hang on, you get to meet them. Denerim. Denerim's only like a 3-day hike from here.
We don't want to meet no stinking elves.
We do.
It's not nice going from a squirrel.
It's funny to know that after all these years you still got your stutter, because you used to only stutter that when the ladies would come by.
I just want to point out, Bob, at the minute this Goliath is looking down on the top of your head, and all he can see is that he's like the wolf head of your throat, sitting over the top of your head with this fur running down your back. Now, remembering that you are only 3 foot flipping 5. Right, this wolf pelt is going to be dragging on the floor behind you like a tail. You look like a damn squirrel.
Fair enough.
Just pointing that out why this guy thinks you look like a squirrel. I'm glad you think squirrel. But no, right. As lovely as it is seeing you, right, we've got more important things to talk about. Now, before Erwin ends up coming out here, right? If he can, remember your cousin Erwin.
Oh no, not that fucking prat.
He's governor now, unfortunately, and
wow.
I need to know where is Olgarth, because if Olgarth turns up back here, he might get in a bit of trouble.
I don't think that's going to sort of happen. Really, it's just I'm only a bit concerned that if I turn back to the other form, I'm going to look like him, but I am me.
I think I'll get that. No, it's but you were a bloody Grey Warden. I can't believe that. I mean, I understand Olgarth being a Grey Warden, but you being a Grey Warden, I mean, that's surprising itself. I've got to be honest, Mojo.
Well, yeah, it's brilliant, and I'm very proud and honoured. But it ain't a nice experience. What you have to do for it to become one. It puts all that. I don't know if you remember. The lady that used to make them stews up. Do you remember when we were younger? When before the hard winters would come, because obviously the cold, we were right in the cold, but the really, really bad winters, we would struggle a little bit. Them stew, do you remember when we stood there stewing and we were shit for days? It was worse than that.
No.
I ain't never experienced those.
While you've been doing all of this talking, you see Bert sort of head down, Bert the Burke, right? He sort of head down, he sort of steps off to the side. As walking round the corner now, coming out of the shadows and into the flickering light of the torches, a huge white polar bear comes roaming round the corner. And as it starts to get closer to you, it raises back up onto its rear legs, and you suddenly see a form take, and now a Goliath stands in front of you with a polar bear pelt stretched over his back as he stands there, and Erwin goes, Holgarth was a coward.
Was a bit strong.
Holgarth a coward? He's not usually the coward, he's usually the brave one.
You can take that, Mojo.
I do apologise if I'm intervening here, but may I ask who
You
you
are.
are?
I am Erwin.
Yeah.
I am the new Lord of the Goliaths. Thanks to the deaths of previous members of my family, I have been forced to take up this burden.
Well, yeah. What's so bad about it then? Why is it such a burden?
A burden because, well, let's be honest with you. We're living in a cave.
Right. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
We began eaten by frost giants, as you well saw, and I've got stupid little squirrels coming in here and asking me stupid questions.
Well, I thought there
And
might
not-
be a bit more to the situation, and I thought it might, frost giants, just frost giants, you know what I mean? They're not really giants to
Squirrel.
me.
Shush.
You
Shush, squirrel.
know.
Thank you. Now, Mojo, you were asked a question. Where is Olga?
It's a bit complicated, Erwin. Right. So,
Here he goes again.
well, I went on for the adventure. I wanted to sign up and that, and become a Grey Warden. And then I died. I fought this wolf thing, and I died. And then Holgarth then met my companions here, and he joined them. And then something happened, and then could talk to him, but it was like in his head, but I could communicate with him. Then something happened. I was trapped somewhere. It weren't very nice. And then I was in this thing, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Holgarth come back, and he fought to free me, but he got overwhelmed, and then he looked like he got killed just as I broke out. But as I broke out to save him, I woke up, and I'm here in Holgarth's body now.
No, but you look like Mojo. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't be
Magic Man
Olgarth
here.
Mojo and look like Mojo. You can't be Mojo and Olgarth and look like Mojo. You got to
Magic Man here put a spell on to make me look like Mojo, but normally I'm in Holgarth's body. Normally, when I'm in true form, this is Holgarth's body, but I seem to have inhabited it, and like I've taken over his body, sort of thing. I don't know what happened to Holgarth though.
I gotta be honest with you. I believe that this is all a load of bullshit. When your brother left his clan, he didn't just dishonour your family and the Dracov name, dishonouring your parents, Theda and Grooster. Yeah, because I remember their bloody names.
Oh yeah.
All this stuff written down. All right, he dishonoured you as well, Mojo. So don't protect him.
He didn't dishonour me. It's just Olgarth. He's just a bit of a serious person when, apart from when he's had a drink. He turns into party man when he's had a drink, but he's just a bit too serious.
Serious? That was a man that when he was given his responsibility, he chose to run away and look for you.
He went looking for me.
He did go looking for you after you left with these guys. That Grey Warden fella, forget his name. Danny Dukin.
His name was Duncan.
Duggan, that guy, Duggan.
Oh, Duncan, yeah.
I didn't think he would come looking for me. I thought he was off doing his own adventures and making his life, for his own out there.
I've got to be honest. This is so far fetched. It just sounds like you're protecting your brother.
I'm not protecting him. I'm honest.
Right, he's not lying. And
Speak up, Ander.
I'm trying. I did say something, but he was still talking.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
shut him.
And
It's an argument.
me mate here, right? He wants to tell you something that's quite important to the story.
I know.
If you let me interject this little family business.
Just tell him, Ada. Just tell him, Ada.
Can you promise me?
Ada, just tell him.
Hold on.
Just tell him, Ada.
Wait, squirrel, shut up.
I'm trying to get him to speak. He won't say anything.
You blasted, stupid squirrel. What the fuck is all this about?
If you promise me whatever Holgarth has done, can you promise me that if I do what I have to
Stefan's
do,
gone. Hold on.
that nothing will happen to harm my colleague?
Oh,
Can you promise me that?
You're not listening.
Yeah, right, hold on. So you're talking to Erwin now, not Helen, right? So
Yeah.
Erwin, who's not got the weird lisp, because you're a squirrel, right? And it's Ellard that calls you a squirrel.
Because he's the one who's told me about the problem with Holgarth.
Yes, fine.
So I want him to promise me that he won't do anything.
Convince me. And I will not hurt that Goliath.
Okay. Can I insight check him? I want to insight him to make sure that he's a man of his word.
Sure, go on then. While you're inciting me, what was so funny, Stefan?
Just the delivery out of the. I have it's the child in me. Just the way you turn around, you just call him squirrel. Just I don't know why, but it just set me off. I just found it funny.
That's a unnatural 20.
An unnatural 20.
Yeah, unnatural.
So a dirty 20.
Yeah, dirty 20.
Okay, yeah. The guy is a complete and utter dickhead, but you've got no reason to not believe him.
Okay, so he's a man of his word. I will cancel
Polymorph.
the wand or polymorph and make him go back.
Excellent. So as you sort of just like with a little tap of your staff against Mojo, you suddenly see Mojo's face disappear. The nose elongates a little bit. The ears sort of like go a little bit larger.
What nose ain't that fucking big, you bastard?
You're turning back into Holgarth now. So the nose elongates, the ears sort of like go and grow a little bit more because Holgarth was the older brother, so everything's a little bit bigger on the face. The eyes sort of droop a little bit. The black lines sort of appear. The tattoos even move and take different shape as these as the strong young pecs of Mojo turn into moobs, and the belly grows and the belly grows slightly a little bit more into a dad bod than a young fit Goliath.
Oh, God, work like that.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but Holgarth hasn't done any training for a while. And as this body stands in front of you, you just say you suddenly see Erwin just look at Bert and go, "See, I said I wouldn't hurt that Goliath."
True, you were a man of your word.
Bert, go and put dinner on. All right then.
I don't suppose. I know it's going to take a little while to get used to this voice coming out of this body, but I don't suppose you've got an instrument around anywhere, have you?
Instrument. I can't say us Goliaths are noted for music as such. Might have a drum knocking around.
You got to be kidding, mate.
Yeah, please, if you don't mind, I'd very much like to have that. It's just for momentum.
This one bleeding never stops singing.
First things first, I've got a job to do. And with that, he sort of arms down and turns back into a polar bear as he hits the floor and starts marching towards the snowy tundra outside. Well, the wet on the outside of the cave as he starts heading out onto the beach.
Give me that drum first, you bastard.
It's all right. Now, don't you worry about that, Mojo. Mogarth.
Yeah.
Mogarth. There we go.
Mogarth.
Oh, Mogarth.
Yes.
Hojo. Hojo is there. We have a winner. I can't take it. It's not bloody right.
How about Mojarth?
Mojo.
Don't like it.
Mojo.
Mojo. It's Hojo. Look, if you want something to eat and you want something to drink and you want to get warm, follow me and we'll make our way around to the camp further inside the cave.
Oh, cool.
If your friends will behave themselves, they can all come with us, including the little squirrel.
Oh, I'm bleeding knackered, mate. Thank you
I
very much.
promise I'll be
He'll be asleep. He'll be asleep for hours in a bit, so don't need to worry about him. But yeah, I like to have something to eat, please. If that's okay. But please, first, I would like to have a drum.
I'll be on my best behaviour. Don't give him a drum. I'll be in my best behaviour. As long as you don't give him a bleeding drum.
Well,
Could give me the drum.
We'll have a look for it as we go round. It's not a problem.
Was really quiet.
I've started to turn him into Jonathan Ross.
Oh, really?
There's a problem. Yep.
Well, I think I better leave then.
Come on then, go round the corner. He's fine. Come on, Mr. Squirrel. Let's go and see if we can get you something.
Come on in. Come on in. Let's go then.
As you start to walk around, as you start to walk further into the cavern, you start to feel the warmth of like a dozen fires as the camp is all lit up and the cavern is all bright. Sticks and canvases make up these pathetic little, I suppose, tents, maybe just covers more than anything else, just to protect the chill, almost like they're just windbreakers. As you see, were leftover warriors standing, talking and standing over their weapons. Women, children gathered by the large fire as the children spoon from the pot of stew that has been getting cooked.
Oh. Anyone's here? I'll go get round there and get one of them windbreakers. That'd be lovely. I'll go and sit in this one here. There we go. Yeah, man, budge up.
As you sort of go around to this random windbreaker and sit down in front of all these Goliaths, you sort of now sitting there, sort of looking up. Female Goliath, even sitting down 3 foot taller than you.
Oh, you're right,
as she sort of peeps over her shoulder and goes, "Hello, Mr. Squirrel. You all right? Nice to see you. It's okay. You want some of me stew?"
Oh yeah, that'd be lovely, me darling.
Yeah, all right. No, it's fine. We can sort you out some stew. Any friend of Ellard's is a friend of mine.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Oh my God, I recognise that face anywhere. Oh, Garth, you beautiful beast. How you been?
I'm not old, Garth.
I recognise that nose anywhere.
Oh, this is going to get confusing.
Basically, I'm Mojo, but for some weird reason we haven't figured out yet, I'm in Holgarth's body.
Oh. So, no Holgarth.
No, more of a Mojarth at the moment, I'm afraid.
No, more like a Hojo.
No, definitely a Mojarth.
I mean, just to ask a question, have you? Is it Holgarth? Oh, sorry, not like a lady to ask these kind of questions. Is it still Holgarth's appendages?
Yeah.
Because
yes,
I have missed them on these lovely cold nights. As she starts to rub her hands together.
I'll move away.
I need to go to the toilet.
Well, yeah, definitely Mojo. Frigid he was. He used to run away from all the girls.
I never.
Here, where's your bleeding stew then?
Hold your old squirrel. It's coming. Do you want cold stew or do you want hot stew?
Or not?
Well, then shut the fuck up.
If you don't talk to a king like that, me darling, I tell you, I'll get you nowhere in life.
Not a bloody king in my cave. This is my kitchen. This is my stew, and this is my spoon. Pops you on the top of the other bench.
Right. Go.
Bob. I appreciate that you're royalty, but here
right.
you need to be very, very careful because some of the Goliaths and that they won't care that you're a king and I don't want them to hurt you.
All right.
And
Keep me noisy.
this is it now. This is it.
Just keep her away from me.
So as as Bobby's the royalty, no, Mr. King Squirrel, you can be first. And as she passes you over this bowl of stew, now remembering Goliath's dwarf.
Basically, you could swim in it.
This bowl comes over and gets put on your lap as you're sitting down in front of this fire. And I mean, to you, this bowl is a good, like, 16 to 18 inches round, filled to the brim of this hot, meaty, random put together stew.
Oh, blimey, that's what I'm talking about. There's a proper portion that, you don't do them like that anymore, tell you. Lovely.
Well,
Oh,
there
thank
you
you
go,
very
Bob.
much, dear. Thank you very much. I dipped my beard in it. Look, there we go. Lovely.
There you go, Bob. See?
Got a spoon,
So
have you?
polite.
A spoon?
Oh, yeah, she puts a spoon in your hand, and the spoon itself is almost the same size as you're throwing at. You're throwing action. Just use that 12-inch spoon, like a tomahawk in your hand.
Oh, loved it. I don't think I'll give you that one back, me love, and I'll see what I got in my bag.
I suppose you want an ale as well, do you? Being a
yeah,
like a drink, yeah.
Oh yeah, it'll be lovely. Go on,
You
yeah,
can do that. Yeah,
I'll
but
pay for this.
with a slap on the back of the head, but it's like, go get these boys a nice cask of ale. Good. With another slap around the back of him. Oh, I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, tell you what I like it here, lads. I'll go get used to this.
As
Move the old kingdom over here.
I don't think they'd like you to stay here, though, Bob. Somehow.
As Bert sort of skulks off into the shadows to go and grab himself a cask of ale, she sort of sits there and just continues to dish out the stew, passing a bit to Andrew, a bit to Drago, and placing Hojo's.
Hojo.
You're not getting away with Mojo. No, it's Hojo.
It's Hojo.
As Hojo gets his bowl, he goes, "Don't you worry, dear. I will sort you out the first ale."
Please don't.
I missed you. I really missed you.
You ain't missed me at all. I don't know what you've been doing, my big brother. You leave me alone.
Yeah, I'm feeling sorry.
Tell me that's going to be an explicit sex scene that basically Mojo's going to have to endure.
Look, I can't even lie. I was sitting down yesterday writing this out at work, and my work colleague was looking at me going, "Why are you laughing?" And I was just like, "I'll just imagine playing this out."
What is it that you really want? And like Mojo literally just pulls the thing down and goes, What is it about here that you're interested in? Want?
No, don't you worry, it's fine. It's fine. You just eat your stew, get your strength up. There, Albert, thank you very much. And she starts pouring out these ales, handing the first one to Mojo. Just, decent. It's a decent stein, a good liter of ale in his hand. In Bob's hand, it looks like it's a flipping size of a barrel.
Oh, you're having a good night tonight, lad. Do you? Oh, I finished that soup now. Lovely.
It's sort of like, as Bob sort of collects it, he goes, "Oh, thank you very much."
Oh, lovely. Duck into this.
Wooden goblet, just kind of. We've all seen that. I say we've all seen that scene in Lord of the Rings where Pippin comes back and goes, "This is a pint."
And it comes in pints. I'm getting one.
Exactly. Everybody except for Dan has watched Lord of the Rings.
And what you're doing with your life, man.
What is it anyway?
Oh, shut up. Shut up. But yeah, so as you're sitting there now, warming by the fire, Drago, all of you enjoying your stew, enjoying your ale, trying to warm your cockles up. I said cockles.
Yeah.
As Mojo's feet start to thaw, all the frost on his boots starts to wear off from the walking, like he was almost wearing ice skates, stopping his feet from turning black from frostbite. Every so often, as this woman sort of passes by Mojo, just running her hand through his hair or bald head, as making Mojo just that little bit more uncomfortable with each touch and each caress.
Bye.
But what starts to get picked up, and because he's not here, I'm gonna have to can roll a perception for me, guys. I'll get you guys to notice it, hopefully.
4.
Awesome. Bob's too busy. He's got his thing.
Oh, lovely.
I got an 18.
Lovely. Glad one of you saw it.
Thirteen.
See, even Mojo's just sort of like down in his cup, just kind of looking around for every time she comes by, just that rub on the top of the head or just a finger on the shoulder as he's sitting there trying to enjoy his ale and his stew. But what Ander manages to eat while his head's up, because he sits proud and he's got proper posture.
Oh, that's what my mum and dad taught me.
And while you're sitting there, you're sort of looking around and you can see that a selection of Goliath children are sort of gathering around Drago's snowy owlbear fur, and they keep running up and touching it and sort of flicking its ears and doing stuff and giggling and running away.
The kids are liking you there, Drago. Well, there's more of your pelt than you.
So again, with the ears on top and the bit of beak sticking over the front of his head, because he's still cold because he don't wear a lot of clothes. And it's just yes, well, you know, it appears they're like this isn't fucking Russian. Where the fuck he's gone? He's gone very big.
European.
It'll come back in a moment. It appears they like the fur. Perhaps this was a very good purchase from the Emporium of Oscar. Not bad at all.
So it's money well spent.
As you spend until like 20 minutes, half an hour, maybe even 45 minutes sitting around this fire, just chilling, and Mojo getting more and more uncomfortable with this woman keep touching him. The polar bear comes back, sort of like strolling in around the corner, just, as it flicks up on its back paws, and again sort of almost anamorphs itself back into the Goliath Irwin. As he walks in, gets handed a bowl of stew as he comes and sits around the fire. Those my friends.
Yes.
It appears the frost giants are now growing in numbers, and unless we take action soon, we will never regain our villages.
Well, what are we going to do about him then? You got blooming run out. There was more than you. There were more than you, right? And you got blooming kicked out your own blooming house.
The giants came down. News reached us of the dragon mother and her kin, sort of moving through the mountains and killing anything that moved. So the giants moved down out of the hills to escape the dragon's wrath, and that was it. They took our village.
Well, how do you propose it?
Now you gave me a plan now, Owen.
Well, okay. Good.
Now I know how to help you get your home back.
Oh, he's got an idea. This one here. Look, the brains.
I'll tell you now, not quite as good as that muscular fella over there with the old owlbear on, but I'm all ears.
So
I can seriously just imagine Drago sitting there with just these two fucking ears sticking.
Meerkat.
The beak coming down there.
Compendimeerkat.com. Anyway, well, as you can see, I am more draconic, so I can speak to no said dragons. And well, I got a favour to go ask him anyway. I could kill two birds with one stone.
We're going to kill two birds with one. I mean, I got to be honest with you. What was his name?
Which one?
I'm talking to the Goliath.
Mojo.
Mogarth.
Yeah, Hojo.
Good job.
Hagrid.
Never going to get away with it. What was his name? I could ask you what your name is because he ain't no man. Yeah, what's your name? Sorry, I'm
My name is Ander Albane. I had to go think about that one. Jesus.
He's Magic Man. He's the right Magic Man. He changed
Magic
his
Man.
name. so often,
That
I
was the
called
one.
him
That
Magic
was the one I called Magic Man. So
Man. Yeah,
Or
he
Scales,
changes his
depends on
name
how you
all the
prefer.
time. He changes his name all the time.
I do like. No, we stick with Magic Man's good. I like Magic Man. That's
Yeah.
pretty good. All right, Magic Man. What's your plan?
So we helped the dragons. We calmed down the dragons, per se.
Right.
There's a person now I want them to go pick up and bring over here. Right?
Right.
In doing so, they'll be here. I'll go ask for a specific person that Mojo knows. I might ask that same, either me or Mojo will ask that same dragon to assist us on taking the ice giants away.
Yeah, play my drum now, please.
Hey, more important stuff than your drum.
Oh, I need a drum. I think the dragon would like the drum. He liked my singing.
That is true. That is true. He has bonded with that dragon
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
due to his singing voice.
Mojo, while they're having this conversation, roll a perception check with disadvantage because you're distracted. So what you're trying to tell me is that you can talk to dragons.
Yes, as I'm a dragonborn.
And you can call a dragon. No, but it's the ability to talk to a dragon from here. Or have you got?
Oh, yes.
Right.
Yes.
So you can talk to a dragon from here.
Yes.
And you can get a dragon to come here and help us fight the giants.
I can always try.
Right. Well,
problem solved, isn't it? Oh no, I didn't think those are the words you were looking for.
yeah. What'd you get, Mojo?
I did both rolls. The one with disadvantage, the lowest one I've got, is a 17. My first one was a nat 20 plus 3 on perception. This one
Nice.
is only a 14
plus 3. Okay,
plus 3, 17. Yeah.
So while you're distracted, you sort of hear a coming from around in the cave. And what you can see is that a few of the kids are going around with these little clackers. You know, like in Karate Kid 2, where they rub it together and you got
the drum. Yeah.
You can see there's a few kids sort of going around doing that. But that's pretty much all that's around.
The drum would be a bit bigger than that.
But I mean, it's starting to get late now. Do you want to get the dragons here, or shall we?
Oh, that depends. What do you reckon the dragons are? Do you reckon they got some free time at the moment?
I mean, this is the thing. I was thinking if I got my drum and I sang loud enough and did the drum, they might recognise that it's me, and the drum makes it a bit louder, so they might, hear it from here.
Well, it's a good idea, that Mojo. That's why you're the number one in the you've got the number one knight.
I say,
You know, I wouldn't have anyone
say-
else in the
oh my
position.
God. How do you shut the squirrel up?
Oh, no, sorry.
We
I
haven't
didn't
found the off
realise it.
button yet.
You haven't found off button. Okay.
I know there's
What
making
I'm going to tell you now, Mr. Ender, is if you can do that, that would be a great idea. Allow me to go and talk to what warriors we have left, and we'll be any use to you what we can. And hopefully, Mr. Albert, that's a quality piece of work that is. If you get the chance to have a chat with either me or Hillard at any point, then we would be interested to have a chat with you about that snowy Albert fur that you happen to be wearing. Marvelous piece of Goliath tapestry that is. But until then, yes, please be comfortable and let us know when you're ready to perform your way forward, Mr. Ander.
Will do.
Thank you.
Thank you. And another ale, please.
Oh, hang on. Did I hear somebody say he wants another ale?
Please, yes, please.
Not a
Yeah,
problem.
I'll have another one, please.
Nothing.
Oh,
And my drum.
Excuse me. Nothing too good for my king squirrel.
That's right. And these are midnights.
And oh well, nothing's too good for my squirrel night. As she rubs her hand over his shoulder again, she passes him over another stein or cast of ale.
Here we go again.
Can I have another one in the drum, please?
What's going on about this freaking drum? Are you drunk?
Maybe. Can I have another one in the drum, please? Well, Mojo's not a massive drinker anyway. He's too childlike for that. But he only has one. Like
We definitely know he's childlike. And with Mojo's childlike innocence, overruns one of the young kids, and just sort of goes in his ear with one of the little drums, and runs away again giggling.
Little shit.
Hey, it's a kid. They want to have fun. Don't be a grumpy old bastard.
Bloody
You know, hang on. I'll tell you what, right? Yeah, so y'all can go this guy again. Yeah, hey, Mr. Squirrel. Right, did you enjoy the stew? Good stew, that.
No, lovely. Thank you very much. Very kind. Hospitality is second to none.
There's nothing better than good old squirrel meat. I cooked them myself, I did.
That's right. Oh, I love them. I think we still got a bag of squirrels somewhere.
No, I think
I
that
think
bag
they're
of squirrels might have fucking left behind somewhere.
We still got them. I'm sure we still got the squirrels somewhere.
I just want to ask, please, can I have another drink?
No.
And a drum, please.
Yep.
Well, I was just going to get to that when we started talking about squirrels. Now, you said to me that you can sing Dragons Out of Mountains, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Well, this is a campfire. This is a campfire, and us Goliaths do like a sing song. So let's get it underway. Mogarth, go.
No, John, but I want me drum. And then I will do it. Why are you making me wait?
Look, there's no bloody drums. All there is kids' toys.
Maybe we can make a drum out of some giant skin and half a barrel.
Right, hold on.
Do we have an empty barrel?
Well, this one will be empty in a minute. Hang on. Pour. As she pours out more and pours out more flipping ales, passes them around the fire, goes, there you go. Empty barrel.
I do appreciate that. Thank you.
Marvelous. Now, what do you want
Mojo,
with an empty barrel? I know
here you
what we'll
go.
do.
A temporary jump.
And if you turn it over, you can then play on the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Yay! Okay, I'd like to dedicate this one to my brother Holger.
No, I don't want it. I don't know. It better be good.
Do you ever know that you're my hero? Everything like to be.
Oh, lovely. Beautiful. Yeah.
I can fly higher than an eagle.
Such an angel. Such
You
an
are
angel.
the wind beneath my wings. I love you, bruv.
Oh my god, I can't believe it, Mojo. You do love me, you fucking sappy bastard. I can't believe it. He just...
Look, I banged so hard, fucking Gizmo's hat fell off.
And as you sort of look around, you know, a couple of the guys, you know, that was really nice, and the female that's been serving you sort of just comes up, places one hand on either one of your shoulders, and starts rubbing gently. And goes, "That was just so beautiful. I've not heard a voice like that for a long time. So lovely." And she starts rubbing your shoulders.
Oh, I'm proud of you, son.
Escapades of Bob.
So, your choices now. I mean, it's got into the evening now. You know, all the kids are now starting to gather around their little windbreakers and tents and covers and things, starting to pull their furs over and slowly starting to
I'm not done yet.
quiet them down. Well, the kids are, because
The kids are going to bed.
Mojo's not done yet.
All right, well, the kids are going to bed.
Hello, little kiddies. And this one for the adults.
Oh God, what's he just googled?
No, nothing. No, nothing. I'm just keeping an eye on my phone because I've got loads of messages coming through, obviously. This one's for the dragon.
Oh no.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching through the pictures to me at the dark.
I know this one.
Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sort it out, and I'll lay your shit there.
Hey! Oh, sorry. Sorry. Carry on.
Okay.
We're gonna have it all, rolling in the deep. You have my heart and soul in your hands, and you played it through the beat.
Oh, yeah, lovely.
I control
Lovely.
myself. It's just so wonderful. She just grabs his face.
1 second.
I will. If I see any like leftover dirty plates, I'll just press digitation, just clean them while he's singing.
All of this is happening, right? And Anna does the washing up.
Yeah, I'll do the washing up.
Sorry about that. I think I might have too much to drink.
Wait,
It was fantastic.
you show my ex-girlfriend a little bit more respect than that, mate.
Well, hold on, Bob. This woman that she's obviously really attracted to Holgarth's body, and
Right.
I don't know what they've been doing on some of them cold nights, but I just feel nervous. What do I do? Do I go along with it or what? 'Cause I suppose I better learn sometime.
Honestly, right, if you're unsure, lad, right, I mean, I've got a wealth of experience, you know, and I could be here all night telling you how to handle a woman.
Well, this is why I'm asking, because obviously I heard about you and that dragonkin. So you've obviously got a bit of experience there. But I don't know.
Right.
It's just, listen, shaven Goliath women are very rare. So,
Well, I wouldn't know about anything like that. But
Do you think I should go? Do you think I should go with the flow, Joe? Because my name's Mojo.
I reckon that, right, if you're unsure, you just lay back and do what I do and just say, I'm bleeding knackered, or you're going to have to do all the workload. And then they just see what she does. And then I'm sure it'll be all right.
Okay. Right, well, then Mojo goes up and just like, oh, time to become a man.
Good luck.
Okay, right. Obviously, you really, 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 really like Hogarth's body, and I possess Hogarth's body. And what?
Can we be? And she just takes your hand and leads you off.
Oh, go back to bear man. Goliath, not a man. You don't want to be a man. Or an elf.
Tomorrow, we'll worry about tomorrow.
Mojo's gone for now.
Right, I will go do descending to Dragon Mother.
Okay.
Just to go get a, so it
Hang
could be
on a
like
minute,
early start.
I've not even had a bleeding nap yet.
I need to go tell them of the plan first, because do you think it's going to be easy for them from where they are to get to here?
Well, they got wings, didn't they? So they can fly. So yeah.
I do not know how fast they'll get here.
Well, they managed to do like sort of a 2 days descent down the mountain in a couple of hours.
Governor, more like bleeding 30 seconds.
That's them doing a dive.
There we
Even
go.
though I'll
That's what
go
I'm looking for.
pass the plan on. That's all.
You send a short message of 25 words or less to a creature of which you are familiar.
Which I know the Dragon Mother.
You do. The spell enables a creature of intelligence of at least 1 to understand the meaning of the message. That's fine. Send the message across a distance and even across any distance and even planes of existence. But if the target is on a different plane than you, there is a 5% chance the message doesn't arrive.
Cool.
It's quite reasonable.
I think it's a great spell. That's what I gave it to.
Yeah.
I do like the fact that Mojo has gone to bed and has actually literally gone to bed.
What?
He'll be back.
Good.
So yeah, I'll go send a message to.
Oh,
Dragon.
give me your 25-word message.
Yeah, nah.
Don't try to put me on the spot. I'm more trying to think of how to do it in 25.
Start talking.
Yeah, I know. It's Ander. I got a request. Please send
A dragon.
Fire Dragon with Bone Face to the Cold Coast and assist us with ice giant problem.
22.
Kind regards, Ander.
Kind regards, and a full 25.
No, they'll do it. They'll do it.
Like the kind regards bit at the end.
Or in Draconic.
Of course.
Oh, well, that's bloody 60 words.
It's all right. It's Jesus Christ.
I sound like one of those foxes in the night. So I do feel sorry for the Goliath children.
All right, hang on. Oh, before I do that, just got a message. let me know when it's morning.
Oh, what the hell?
Yes, commitment.
I like it.
Commitment.
Yeah,
Love it.
Mojo's got to bed. Right. Oh my God. It's all right for you. I've got a reply now. I hear your plea. Leave it with me. We will be with you ASAP.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah!
That's great.
Thank you.
Nice.
If I could give myself inspiration,
I was about to
I
say.
would.
Give yourself an inspiration, DM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hey, I'm willing to go take away one of my inspirations for that inspiration. I will do.
Yeah.
I'll take it away.
Got
My
back.
inspiration for that.
Oh, on the spot shit. I really am a bard, you know.
Yeah.
You are, yeah.
So you know that the message has now gone out to the Dragon Mother.
Yes.
You know that she heard it.
Yes.
You had a reply.
But as soon as possible. So what time is it?
You're talking. It's dark. It's dark now. The kids are asleep. Mojo and this random woman who you didn't even ask what her fucking name was.
I was going to ask her, but I thought, no.
I mean, they're off. They're going away. You can see that this windbreak is just sort of giving it all of that over in the corner.
I will thinking that it's going to be as soon as possible.
You cast deafen on yourself, so you can't hear him. Well,
No, I was going to go make my way to the entrance just to make sure I do. If it is as soon as possible, so I don't miss them, because they can't contact me with message.
who said? You're assuming.
Yeah, I'm assuming.
Okay.
So me assuming, I will make my way to the entrance of the cave just to keep an eye out for this care package or
Cool. Okay. Well,
a companion.
Mojo's gone to bed. Drago has cuddled underneath his snowy elbow fur and has gone to bed.
And
Andrew has made his way to the front of the cave to keep an eye out for dragons. What's Bob doing?
I'm going to leave here.
Yeah, just next to the fire. Just wrap yourself under your little squirrel fur.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that poor little squirrel. He's having a nice sleep next to the fire. Such a quote little squirrel he is.
What level is sending? So I want to go know if I could do another one.
3. I will double check for you. I'm sure it's a 3rd level. Sending is 3rd level. Well, hey, look at that.
Cool. So me going outside, I'm going to not waste time, but I want, if I could be cheeky and try talk to the archdemon.
You want to try and talk to the archdemon?
Yep, I'm going to go try talking to the archdemon.
Oh, shit.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, I'll allow it. You can try and talk to the archdemon.
Yeah, I'll try.
If you think you've got enough of a connection with him, sure.
I don't, again, because I keep on seeing
You do, yeah.
the archdemon in my face and what it done to me. I want answers.
Okay.
How am I gonna go about it?
Yeah, it's not the or you
Evening.
do shit.
No.
Good evening.
People. So you're the one who's been
So,
messing with my dream and my body at the moment. What are you planning to do with me?
cool, 24. You wait a moment.
Hmm.
You wait a little bit more. DM rolls dice. You continue to wait. It doesn't appear that there is a reply.
And just out of just sheer frustration. No, it's gonna be a cantrip.
Yeah. Sheer frustration will throw a fireball up into the fucking sky.
Hits a methane pocket. Kills all the other Goliaths.
No, because I was gonna go do acid splash. Just throw an acid splash into the pond. Just out of sheer frustration, like skimming stones. And I'll keep on spamming acid splash until I calm down.
Fucking ginger.
Just out of just sheer frustration, because I don't know what I'm turning into, what's going on, and all that. So just doing that, not trying to show myself as that guy with my colleagues.
Well, as you start to stand, and you're like standing, just spamming while you're spamming. You're not actually spamming while you're just launching acid splash into the
Just like skimming stones.
The tide has started to come in. It's quite high. You're standing in the cave, still throwing it, unless you walk through the water to get to the beach.
Yeah, to the beach.
Okay, you're now standing in water, maybe 3 foot, 4 foot deep, in the mouth of the cave as the tide's coming in, because there's no beach left to stand on.
That's fine.
But while you're standing there and your legs start getting cold, you do start to hear a murmur in the back of your head. It's a familiar voice. As the rather rugged and posh voice of Eil Draken, Lord of the Dragonkin, and my boy. The Dragon Mother is currently in the village. She will be returning to the Haven tomorrow. Expect help by dawn.
Appreciate the information. How is the town from our mishap?
Not sure how many third level spells I'm going to get Draken. We'll throw another one at him anyway. We have survived. We depleted in a few numbers, but not massively. The town is in a little bit of a state. Unfortunately, we lost Merkin. He did not survive the riots, but we will rebuild, and we will be with you as promised. The Dragon's Eye now in our possession. 25.
I am sorry for taking that. It took this long to sort out this problem, and sorry for all the losses I have made.
You don't get a reply.
And just hearing that, because I knew, was it Merc?
Birkin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
You
out of
guys
just
really
sheer
like
anger.
Birkin.
Oh yeah, he's the one who gave me the sorcerer points.
He was.
Dirty
Um,
bugger.
Just hearing that, I don't care if I erased it. Just out of sheer rage, I just shoot out my breath. Just out of sheer anger.
Fair enough.
Just because in my mind, I failed. Because one, failed to save my parents. Two, failed to save my own kin. And then in my mind, I'm slowly turning to the things I'm fighting. I'm just presuming, so just pure rage, letting it out.
So having received all this information and just gone absolutely wild out on the beach,
Mm.
and knowing that you'll be receiving help at dawn.
Yeah, I will make my way back, but looking, in a sense, defeated.
Fair enough. And as you sort of cuddle down with your wolf pelt next to the fire, snuggling up against Bob, it's right, you're the big spoon. You can all take a nice long rest.
Excellent.
And that is Be Where We Break. I'll keep waiting for him. So you've all had your long rest, you've all regained all your bits and pieces, and as the Goliaths start to move and stir and push round in the mornings, not quite dawn yet, still dark outside the cavern door, as the Goliaths all seem to be pushing through and getting ready to fight and face the day ahead.
Morning, everyone.
As Mojo comes crawling out from behind this leather tanned windbreaker, sort of wearing his clothes, but not quite where it all should be. You know, it's a little bit up here and a little bit down there. Something's missing, only wearing one boot.
Yeah,
So
you don't want to know what happened with
wild.
that boot.
You go and sort yourself out, lad. You know.
I'm guessing it was a wild ride.
Oh, well, it was wild. There was a bit of riding going on, all right. A little bit awkward when you got your brother in your back of your head, like saying, first of all, saying, don't you dare, and then going, oh, fuck it, look, try this, she likes that. And then
I was only giving you pointers. I know where all her good bits are.
Yeah.
Is there something that we're missing here?
Well, I can tell you, but that would be a bit perverted.
Yes.
But
We're all right, mate. We're all right.
I've now had experience with the opposite sex.
Well, congratulations, Mojo.
As this woman sort of comes out from behind, fully dressed, hair sort of like it's up in a bob, but off to one side, all scraggly, sort of boobs up here, and looking like a Picasso. As she sort of starts to limp over to the fire.
Oh, for God's sake.
What? She might have stepped on her leg funny.
Oh God. What? Right.
Oh,
When's
well,
this bleeding dragon gonna get here then?
Bob, I didn't
Yeah.
know that women sometimes like it in both holes.
I don't want to hear it. I
Oh.
don't want to hear
What?
none of it. Right?
Have you never done that before?
Well, I don't want to talk about it. Right, Mojo.
Okay, last question.
TMI.
Are,
TMI.
are they meant to tingle like this much after?
Oh, God.
Probably. Yeah.
Well, nice. Thank you.
Yeah. Well. All right.
Anyway.
As she just sort of comes over, she turns, she sort of looks at mobile.
Mobile. Yes.
Fuck.
Yes.
Mojo.
You're mobile now.
Mobile.
Mojo. Where's this? Hello, Mojo. He's,
Hello, Mojo.
looks over at Mogarth, him, with a little bit of a grin and a little twinkle in her eye as she starts the fire and starts preparing breakfast. As all the other
Yeah,
guys.
Mojo just casually just walks past her and gives her a little on the behind as he goes out for a little stretch in the morning, full of some sort of swagger.
Confidence has definitely come back in him then, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's as all the Goliaths seem to start gathering around their various fires and people start to cook and clean and get they're just slowly starting to get ready. The kids all starting to come out again and run around and tagging in and out of people's feet, and everybody seems pretty happy this morning. But as you look over, you're looking for your friend Drago, and as you're sort of looking around, you look over to where he laid down earlier, and all you see is this huge lump of white fur. And as the white fur rolls over, what you see laying there is a snowy owlbear.
Yo, blimey! Bleeding owlbear!
Oh yeah.
Well, get back! Draw your weapons, lads.
As this big owlbear sort of just rolls over and sort of sits up and puts his hands in between his legs and sort of sits there and looks at you like sitting a good 6 feet tall on its bum and sort of looking at you, really confused look in its face, and tries to stand on its back 2 legs. You suddenly see that the body changes shape, and as it goes back with the 2 ears and the beak sitting over the top of the head of Drago.
Oh, what the bleeding hell's going on here?
I don't know. Can I take her back to bed now?
What's up here? What happened there, Drago?
What happens with what? I was asleep, I woke up, it's not problem.
No, you bleeding owlbear.
Yes, I know, you were with me when I fucking bolted. It's not bad there, but keep me warm.
No. You were a real owlbear. A real one.
Yeah.
No, don't be fucking stupid. It can't be a real owlbear. He's dead. See, look, fucking.
No.
What a game.
Over there, frozen on the floor. Look, fucking dead. Real owlbear, you stupid people. What is fucking wrong with you? Dead.
I'm not stupid. I
How
said.
can I say it, Drago? When you were asleep, right? It looks like the pelt turned you into what the pelt is.
No, don't be fine. What, like big polar bear man, eh?
Like polar bear man. Yes, like polar bear
Don't
man.
be fucking silly. You're crazy.
That's true.
We're not crazy, Drago.
We can go. Remember that both Erwin and Hellard can tell you. You can ask them because they want to go talk to you about that pelt as well.
This is very true. I possibly catch the information from 1 or 2 of these people before we head out. Yes, I will talk to them about it, but I don't believe you. It's Not really. Dead. Look, see on the floor. Fucking dead.
There you go.
Right. Well, don't bleed him believe it then. You stubborn git.
No, it's fucking dead. He's not alive.
No.
There you go.
Everything's on fire. Keep me
There you
warm.
go.
Yo,
There you go. I had sex.
I know. He fucking kept me up all night. I listened to you going, listen to you fucking screaming like
Oh,
little.
sorry. I didn't mean to keep you awake, my friend.
Screaming.
Let me into it. Every time you ejaculate, right? You don't need to say thank you.
But it was a good feeling that she helped me have. So I have to be thankful.
It's not something you do. Say thank you in the morning when you leave, but don't need to do it in the evenings.
That's right. It's a bit weird.
Not every bloody time.
It's a little bit weird, Mojo.
Do men fall asleep between a lady's thighs with their head? Do they fall asleep? Yeah, they're half bloody cozy there.
He's very cozy there. Yes, I've been falling asleep there many times myself.
That's what
No,
I
no,
did.
never experienced it.
Perhaps, my friend Amber, we must do something for you in the future.
Because you like magic and you one of them little you don't like the other men, do you?
What kind of men? What are you on about, Mojo?
Are you a man that likes to do all that sex stuff with the other men?
Well, he's not a man for a start. He's a dragon.
Well, the male.
I am a male.
Yes.
He's a
Not-
male lizard. I mean, ain't you got both bits anyway?
Aren't you a male that likes to do with an?
I am a-
Both bits?
I think they got both bits actually. You got both bits, have you had it? I think they have, yeah. I think that's what they have, yeah.
Oh, frog!
I think- That's
All I
right,
ain't gonna
yeah.
say is this,
I've
Bob.
heard it before. They've definitely got both bits.
Do you
You
have
have your
both
own kids and that. How's it worked in Heather?
So when you're alone and you say that you're reading, are you
Yes.
putting one thing? Are you putting one of your things into your other thing?
He's doing the day.
That's why Olgoff. Is that why Olgoff turned around and says, "Oh, next time Ada goes on and that, tend to go fuck himself like he normally does." Is that what you mean?
To inform both you and Bob, that's a different kind of reptilian
That's
person.
true.
Alright.
Yes, you must
I
let
am
me,
a
let me
dragon
anatomy
boy.
of animals, my friend.
Oh, okay, so you dragon
That
boy, you
might
have
be
both.
more
Oh.
lizard folk.
What
Or
the bleeding hell do you know,
snake
Draco?
I feel like he's avoiding the
Yes,
question,
man of the
Bob.
world. He's
Do
not
you
dragon.
have both bits?
No, he does
No.
not have more bits. I'd answer for him. He's
Oh,
not
so you can't go fuck yourself as Olgoff.
No.
I think you have
But
had
it's masturbation.
I think-
It's no problem.
it.
Thank you very much for breakfast, beautiful lady. It's very nice. Your boyfriend is over there.
Yeah.
sorry for
thanks.
you walking in on this conversation.
Thank you for the breakfast,
Oh,
and
no,
thank
no.
you for last night. I enjoyed myself, and I know you did too.
She saw just walked past again with just a smile and a glint in her eye, and she hands you your breakfast. She goes, "No, thank you, Hogarth," and carries on walking.
Well,
And continues to hand
Is it all right?
her breakfast.
I don't know what's wrong here.
Right, what's going on here then?
Nothing's wrong, Mojo. No, I'm not DMing.
No, again.
It's hard again, right? I said, I'm not DMing that. Shut up.
Fade it back, fade it back, fade it
I
back.
have to make the DM feel uncomfortable.
No, I'm not DMing a bloody erection. What's the point in that?
Yes.
Dealing with it over breakfast.
Constitution.
My Mojo can't handle it.
Strength
It's too
saving
much
throw.
stuff. It's not even his own body, and it's all this stuff
All right,
happening.
that Joe, fine. He got a boner. He's pushing his bowl up in the air.
Oh,
Roll me a D100.
Oh, for fuck's sake, really?
You would. Look, you brought it up. You've done it. I'm not uncomfortable with this. It's just what the bloody hell am I going to do with it? You ain't going to deal with it over breakfast.
What, with a D100?
Yeah, roll me a D100. I got a
So
read.
you want me to roll me D20 10 times?
No, I want you to
No,
roll
no, 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 no,
D100.
no, no.
There is an option that shows 2 dice.
All right.
from D&D Beyond.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Two of them. Yeah.
So you roll your two D10s, the one that's the tens and the one that's the singles.
Okay. 27.
27.
Yeah.
So there is a 27% chance you're going to ejaculate in your pants. Yeah.
For God's sake.
Fair enough.
You're eating. You haven't even asked me what you're eating for breakfast yet. You've got squirrel on a stick.
Oh, lovely.
I remember that was your favourite, see, because
Yeah, my
I
favourite,
remember
yeah.
Tyrrell he used to like squirrels. But no, it's not now. It's this guy, see, because he's got squirrels. I love my squirrels. My squirrels are great. Hello, Mr. Squirrel Man. I hope you don't mind eating squirrels. I mean, it's all we managed to get around here. Was this not a lot live around here? You think being alive and living on a beach?
Right. Oh, well, hang on a minute. Right. Look at this squirrel here.
Yes,
Right.
yeah, it's a squirrel.
Yeah. Right, do I look like a bleeding squirrel compared to this stupid thing? No.
Yes.
I'm having 10 times the size of the thing.
That's why I
Did
called
you
you a
get-
big. That's why I said, are you some sort of overgrown squirrel?
I'm not no bleeding squirrel.
But I mean, if you and he grabs the one that he's holding, he sort of holds the little face up, and he puts it next to yours and goes, "Look, this one's got a little white beard, and you got a little white beard, and this one's got a big bushy tail." And he sort of turns you around and goes, "You got a big bushy tail?"
I'd turn around and grab it and go, give it here. Just eat it and walk off.
Need you to be squirrel.
If I am able to, with the conversation,
Yes.
I'll go pull the wolf head, the hoodie. I'll put it off to see, not a scribble.
No, you're not an overgrown squirrel. There's no tail on you. He's Wolfie one. He's on the floor. He makes him look like a squirrel. And he's funny. I can see why you hang around with these guys, Mojo. Have a good laugh. Love this squirrel fella.
Yeah, no, right.
Ladies, squirrel.
That
Yeah,
Albert
I love-
fur, he's beautiful. Tell you, me and you gonna have a chat about that later. I've got
I
some.
love Bob. I love Bob to bits.
I call upon giants, mate.
You're gonna waste the giants.
You look like a bleeding squirrel now, you stupido.
Now you're
I
sort of
love
like
Bob to bits, but
you're up
he
and look-
gets a bit tetchy at sometimes. Just ignore him. He doesn't
now
mean
that
it.
you've sort of grown, and you're looking at him square in his eyes, and he sort of stands there and looks behind you, and he sees this thing. He goes, "Now you look like a dwarf wearing a squirrel's hat." He's
You'd be correct. You'd be correct.
I mean, I've got to be honest with you. That's a really, really good trick. Hang on. I call upon squirrels, mate.
No.
Love him.
No.
Love him.
He's not that one.
It's all right. Don't you worry. Muscles, we're going to have a chat later. I've got gold pieces that says that Albert's mine. And I'm going to go and, oh, my bloody word. Might have the conversation now because he's just turned up.
Here he comes to save the day.
He does come to save the day. I haven't got to undo all of these accents and a Russian accent at the same time. It's amazing. Hey, muscle man, right? Now, just to let you know, right, you're currently in a big cave full of Goliaths. Let me just pause this. So, yeah, Mr. Muscle Man with that snowy fur on your back. I'll tell you what, I've got gold pieces that says that you're going to part with that because I fancy a bit of that, a bit of Goliath fur. Gorgeous piece of winter wear that is. I mean, have you tried it yet? Have you done it yet?
Done what?
Have you used it? You know, say no, you haven't used it.
What? I thought I was wearing it.
You are wearing it.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit, surely. And he turns, it's Squirrel, right? Surely he's used it. He must have done something with it by now.
Right, well, yeah, he
he turned into an owlbear, yeah.
He did turn into an owlbear. I thought.
That's right.
Yeah. see?
He refused to believe it, though. He told him he's been blooming stubborn git.
No,
Well,
he's a cracker one. No. I'll tell you what, right? It's a really, really fun trick, right? Just stand there, right? And think to yourself, I want to be an owlbear. Just like that. That's all you got to do.
What we don't want to.
Go on and do it. I'd proper throwing him in the deep end. That's what you think, like, give you all this good stuff. As you stand there and your eyes sort of dart side to side and you start thinking really, really hard, you suddenly find that the fur that you're wearing over your back starts to cover your entire body and you start to grow. And the snowy owlbear fur now gives you the ability to take its beast form for 1 hour once a day.
Oh.
Oh, blimey, haven't it? See, I told you, Drago. Oh, his owlbear name will be Owly. No,
Owly?
no, stupid.
I think a traditional owlbear name is Keith. Maybe.
That sounds reasonable. As it's your pelt.
And as you're talking, it's literally just coming out as growls and hoots.
You say,
I don't speak bear.
change back! Change back! He's not changing.
I mean, do you want to change back?
How long does it last again? For an hour?
1 hour.
I'll make the most of it. It's fine. It's fine.
So there you go. You now have the ability to polymorph into an owlbear once a day for 1 hour. And I am just sending you over the information you need.
Do you drink the yoga nectar?
And as you see this giant snowy owlbear sort of now standing in front of you, a good sort of 8-9 feet tall. I just want to point out, when you change into an owlbear, here's your model. Pow.
Lovely.
Cool.
As you sort of stand there, the polar bear that you've seen previously starts walking around the corner. And again, as it starts to stand up, you see it polymorphs back into Erwin. And he goes, Magic Man, that's you. I think something's outside for you.
Ah, yes. So they have arrived, as they said.
As you start to make your way around the front, and you head out the front of the cavern onto the cold, cold beach, what stands in front of you is the same adult red dragon that gave you a trip down the hill as fast as his wings would carry him.
I'll probably go get Mojo to join me, as it's his friend as well.
And
They had sex.
You had sex. That's nice. I don't think a dragon's going to be dead.
Keep saying.
So did he bring what I asked?
Ask him.
So have you got the body?
And as you sort of approach him, the large red claw sort of lays out in front of you, opens, and he drops it on the sand on the beach.
Oh, You're a really good dragon for doing that. Oh, you need to be rewarded. Feel up the fire.
I saw it. He's
already spat.
He's already turned and looked at you.
Desire.
As soon
What?
as he saw you, he turned, looked at you, and spat out a bit of fire at your feet. Just
Yeah, I'm rewarding him because he likes my singing. Feel up the fire. Your love. Oh, don't ruin it for me.
And I'll go
We've
off.
got a good thing going.
Oh God. Well, go on, Andy. This is your dragon.
Yeah, I know. Are you prepared to go fight these giants? Yep. And I'm gonna say, wait here. I'll go get the other. I'll go get the Goliaths to come with.
Sorry if he's a bit boring. He's usually reading books. I know. At least I sing to you.
And as soon as he, I will relay that to the group saying he's ready to fight whenever you are.
We've got a lot of stuff to sort out. We've got to get all the guys ready. You got to give us a bit of time. We got to prepare them.
Fair enough.
We got to come up with a plan. We will come up with a plan. Because
How
although
long do you estimate?
what would be ready, we'll be ready to leave in 1 hour.
Okay, it gives me time to go prepare myself.
Lovely.
I'll be outside.
So as you walk out, the tide that came in the night before, and as you stood on the beach, sort of just chucking acid splash out into the sea. As you walk out onto the beach, you can see the leftovers of the acid that sort of got left as the tide went out. What are the rest of you doing at this point?
Contemplating over the fact that Mojo realises he's got a bigger penis than Hogarth, and he's actually quite scared that it might hurt someone.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna.
Are you going to go out and talk to the big red dragon, or are you going to stay in by the fire, where Mojo's going to continually have this erection underneath his breakfast bowl?
I'm gonna have a nap. Right, watch me back, lads. Watch me back.
Okay. So peculiar. Mr. Owlbear, what is Mr. Owlbear going to do?
I would imagine that I'm probably grooming my feathers with my beak.
Yes.
Pruning, mate.
Yes.
Pruning. You frozen. That's not fair. Yeah, you frozen. I've got a frozen face.
Yeah, I got him as go for
One that looks massively confused as well. But then he did just find out he's an owlbear.
Yeah, of course.
It's giving me the same
That
error
works.
message.
Again.
Yeah, hang on. I'll try. Keep going. I'll try something as we go.
I wasn't going to stop.
No, right. I see.
Yeah. As long as I can hear you, that's fine. I don't need to look at you. You're an owlbear now. It's not like you've got to flash your muscles or anything. So this giant owlbear is now pruning its fur because it doesn't really have feathers. Andy, you go out onto the beach and stand up to where this red dragon has laid down the parcel you wish to be delivered.
Yes. I will collect what I will finally search this person.
Search his
I never
body.
got a chance to.
Search his body.
So do you want me to roll
Yeah. Roll me an investigation. Let's see how good you can do.
That's a 17 plus 8.
25. Wow. So as you go over, you can see in his hand is his staff. It is a long carved wooden staff with, on top of it, there is a skull, and it is the skull of a gnome. On top of it. On the rest of his body, you seem to peek to see what everything else. There are pouches. In one pouch on his waist, there's some dust. You don't quite know what it is as you look into it, but you sort of open it up and look in, and you have a pouch of blue dust.
Interesting.
And in a very, very small hilt, there is a sort of ivory handled dagger. And just like a little small sheath on his belt.
Oh.
But that's all he's carrying.
Okay. And I will pick them up.
Cool. So you pick up the pouch, you stick it in your robe, you pick up the dagger, slide it onto your waist. As you go to pick up the staff, you feel that there is still a strong grip from his hand clutching the staff.
I know it might be contested strength, but I might try and pry with my core staff. Try, not Indiana Jones it, but
Yeah, I get it. So you're trying to prise his fingers open.
Yeah.
To release. It's fine. It's not like it's a massively tight grip on there, but the rigor mortis has set in over the 2 days that this skeletal body has been dead. Up in the frosty, frozen mountains, so the joints are frozen solid around the hand. But as you free them, the fingers open and with it just kind of as all the bones crack in the knuckles, and the staff comes free.
Yeah.
What arm are you grabbing it with, left or right?
Probably the free hand I've got, because I'm using the other.
So you're using left hand to pry and right hand to grab.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So as you grab this staff with your right hand, that what you do?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. As you grab hold of this staff with your right hand, a pulse of energy shoots up your arm, almost like lightning, as it thrusts, and almost like when Hulk put on the nano gauntlet and was ready to click his fingers in in-game. As your arm sort of flashes with lightning, and now from finger to shoulder, your arm is completely grey.
Got it.
I hope it's. I hope it's a risk worth paying for this.
And in the back of your mind, a dark voice, an evil voice, one that you have heard before. Consider this a gift.
Now you pipe up.
I think I was waiting.
Yeah.
When you have attuned to this properly, I'll let you know what he does.
Cool. I'll probably.
And same as the dagger as well. You can attune to the dagger if you wish.
Oh.
Pretty face again.
If I have time, I will try and attune to the staff while waiting for the others.
Not enough time now.
Right. Yeah, I understand.
Not enough time now. Bob's asleep. But as Bob's tucked and sort of laying nicely warm underneath his woven pelt, thunderous footsteps of Goliaths all marching past. And Bob's sort of laying with every footstep that passes over his head.
Oh. Get that bleeding noise down, you lot. Don't have a get.
As this large Goliath with a polar bear fur. I'm actually going to show you the model that I've been using for these descriptions. Hang on. There you go.
Icewind Dale.
Yeah, as a large Goliath with a polar bear pelt stands now at the mouth of the cave with a selection of Goliath warriors. As all the Goliaths all look up at this adult red dragon that stands outside the front of this cave. Okay. Well, that's who you called last night.
That's the same one.
Hey, not bad. Not bad. No, and he's not going to eat me.
I promise you he won't eat you, but don't attack it.
As they sort of all look up at the red dragon, because red dragons can understand common, they just can't speak it. As he sort of with a little nod.
Oh, when that thing grow up then? It's bigger. Even bigger than last time, that one.
Dragons do grow, Bob.
It's not very long now, is it?
This is the same adult dragon that you flew down the hill on.
You sure that's the same one?
100%.
No, it look different to me.
No, it's 100%.
I asked the dragon mother personally.
I reckon
to bring
he
out
ripped
this
you
one.
off, mate. The other one looked stronger to me.
So, all right, now before we go, as much as I want to just run in, we need to have a plan. There are 3 main villages
Right,
that we need to attack that have got these giants in.
right.
So we're going to split into 3. So we're going to go dragon, wardens, and Goliaths as the 3 teams.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds all right, that one, yeah. I reckon that would work. I reckon, Mojo, you should ride the dragon.
Oh, yeah, all right then. Come on in. Oh, what?
I think
What?
riding the dragon was a one-off.
Oh, I
You're my
don't
friend.
think she's letting you
That's
on.
all right. It's okay. I stroke him across his snout. It's all right.
Now, are you reaching it?
What?
He's not little dragon.
Well, I didn't know if he was like laying down or whatever, waiting for us to climb on him. Or
Oh no! As
anything.
soon as it was, you're gonna, if he was down, so you're gonna ride him straight up.
It's all right. Come here. Come here. Come here. It's okay. Come here.
And all these growls, and all Ander hears is not throwing up on me again.
I'll do it. I will.
He's still upset that we threw up on him.
Oh, don't worry about them. I didn't throw up on you. It's okay. Come on. Relight my fire. Come on. Yeah, it's good dragon. Come on then.
I can't get it. Hang on.
Was it stuck?
No, sorry, just kidding. Okay, that is what is helping you in this fight.
Brilliant.
Right, it's gonna be off the shelf, but it's there for the minute. So, as this red dragon sort of listens to this plan, there are 3 main villages. You've got the East Village, the West Village, and the Central Village. The Central Village is the one where Hogarth and Mojo used to reside, and that's where that was the village with the largest area that you guys passed through the night before. The Western Village and the Eastern Village are two smaller areas. Which could be taken out with smaller forces because maybe only one or two frost giants will reside in the smaller in the smaller homes or the smaller villages.
I reckon we hit him hard. And I reckon the dragon and us lot, we're going to hit the biggest lot, and then all the weak. I mean, all the lovely other Hogarths and Mojos.
The other Hogarths and Mojos.
Go and take care of
Ain't that a bit racist, Bob?
When to think of it, it probably is. Yeah.
We don't have the might. We don't have enough Goliaths to split to take on two villages.
I will just do the one then, and then the other ones run off probably.
Yeah, probably the most sensible Mr. Squirrel.
Yeah,
would probably be the Goliath. The Goliath warriors will take on the East Village. If you can Mr. Scale Man, if you can talk to your dragon and send him to the East Village, I do believe he'll be able to take out what frost giants are there. And if the Grey Wardens, and if you don't mind myself, I will come with you and we'll take on the Central Village.
If that's what you wish.
Yeah, well, I reckon that's probably a good idea, but I reckon my plan's better. You know, the gang and all.
You're relying on some running away. That's dangerous.
All I'm going to say is this, Bob. We want the Goliaths on our side to sign the treaty.
Right.
Yeah. He's not much of a military man, is he, Mr. Squirrel? He's busy, Mr. Squirrel.
What are you bleeding talking about? You ain't seen nothing yet, mate, I tell you. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Well, I've seen you at your biggest and I've seen you at your smallest. And I'll be honest with you, you're more terrifying small.
Right.
So let's... If Irwin has more... I'm guessing he's been in more battles than you have, Bob. So he's more strategic. Let's follow his idea.
I'm just saying. All I'm saying, right, listen here. All I'm saying is, I reckon my idea is quite a good idea.
I'm not saying it weren't. I'm just thinking of experience over.
Yeah, well, I'm more experienced, to be honest, I reckon. How old's he then? How old's he?
How old is who? Irwin?
Probably about 10 years old.
Irwin, about 10 years old. No, he's not an old man. He had this thrust upon him. He's under 30 years old for a Goliath.
Well, that's what I mean. He's a young lad. And you should be respecting his elders, and I'm the most elderly person here. And
I understand
the best strategic experience.
I understand what you're saying, Bob.
But
do you? I don't think anybody else fucking does.
Wait, I got one question. What did you do in your living? Right.
In where?
What did you do for a living?
What did you do before you were a Grey Warden?
Well, I was a sewer worker, wasn't I?
Okay.
And that's where me and you, and that is where me and you are different. I was born into the military. Or what?
There we go.
I probably got more military experience in my little finger than you have in your whole blooming body, mate, tell you.
But he knows about strategy. You know about sewage systems.
Well,
There's a difference.
And as you stand there, sort of more of my little finger again. He uses this polar bear pelt and hits all fours. And as the pelt comes around him, and he turns into a polar bear again, standing up on his back feet and picking up a great axe and stands in front of you and goes.
I can't understand you, mate. You're gonna have to change back.
I answered that one.
I don't know what you're doing.
I don't even got to do comprehend languages.
Are you trying to pick me nose or something? Go on, bugger off. Right, go on then. We'll do it his way.
And I will go pass on. I understand that he understands common, but I'll add my own little thing, like saying, "Be safe out there." Don't want another one down.
As the dragon with a large growl and a huge flap of its wings, the cold air whistling around now on the beach as it takes to the sky and starts flying, circling around above, as this army of maybe 10, 15 Goliaths start marching off to the east. The Grey Wardens in the centre, along with, I can't believe I'm doing this. So we have a polar bear and a snowy owlbear, a dragonborn, a dwarf, and a Goliath. I like it.
And they say Orthodox is Greek.
All right, Drago, I'm getting on your back, mate.
Am I
You mean
Keith?
Keith?
Yeah.
You're still an owlbear, yeah.
All right. I can't make an owl noise, so I'll make a bear noise, and I'll just go like.
I think that means yes.
You really want to go mess with an owlbear? Hell, do you even want to mess with a Drago?
Bob climbs on and does, yeah! Smash his ass.
Oh God. Oh, fucking
Here's the conversation to go speak about your family.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We've been through all sorts, me and Matt.
So this is never going to get weird.
No.
What do you mean never gonna get weird? Are you high?
Well,
Sex
we're only
with
brothers-in-law,
girlfriend.
so it's okay.
Yeah.
Just don't bring it up due to family dinners.
So as you all slowly start, well, I say slowly, as you all march through the snow and start to approach the dragon now flying high off into the distance, maybe a couple of miles away. You see dragon fire start to rain down from the sky as it attacks the local village. You stand outside these huge wooden gates. The gang of 5 of you, but with a polar bear and a snowy owlbear in tow. What are you doing?
Depends if it's. Can we hear them say something? Like hearing the noises from the central camp while making our way. Like, do they notice the dragon?
Well, roll me a perception.
There's a 19 on the dice, and that's a 4.
Oh, that's right. I know.
So 23.
I know your perception's flipping psychotic. Yeah. So as the fire rains down, only Bob can understand it. I think Bob and Mojo. As the words
And
go,
me, if I choose to be a spell slot, but I'm not. I'm going to war.
a big shout. Not a bloody dragon again. Oh, fucking hell. And as you see, these huge, giant wooden gates come crashing open in front of you. Let's roll for initiative.
I was gonna talk to him.
Share. Camera. Share. So as the gate crashes open, like that, without fucking hitting the camera.
Excellent, too.
Nice. Like it.
I believe we
I
got
like
a polar bear and a snowy owlbear. It's awesome. Right. Let me just swap my paperwork over and I'll be with you. Oh dear. Okie dokie. Yeah, this isn't my that is my Baramahan paperwork. Haha, DM paperwork. Okay. 20 and above. Smash in. 15 to 20.
16.
15.
Well, Anders first. Bob. 10 to 15.
14.
Okay, only one left to go. What's yours, Mojo?
7.
7.
Oh, wow.
No way.
Where is he
plus.
coming? Oh, no, that's all right. He's coming in all right. Yeah, he's coming in all right. Win. Forgot his bloody name then.
What, Erwin?
Yeah. Man, they were terrible rolls. Okay. Marvelous. Right. First is Erwin. And all he can. Erwin's going to run straight in. And with a not so huge attack. We'll go with a second attack. So you see this huge polar bear sort of hit all fours and start bounding in on the snow. As it jumps up onto 2 feet, launches in the air, comes down with this huge great axe, holding it one-handed. Striking up against this giant and doing 23 points of damage with a single hit.
Nice.
And that will be the end of his turn because he only got 2 attacks. Ander. Easy.
Yeah.
Where's my monster manual? There it is.
I'll move a bit forward in front of Bob so I don't catch him. Do I have a clean shot for both giants?
Yeah.
I'm going to go do Scorching Ray at level 3. Shoot 3 beams at one and then the other 3 at the other.
There we go. Blue and white. Well, that's too bright. Go back to blue. Okie dokie.
So let's go say first 3, I'm going to go to the left one.
Okay.
$15 plus 7 plus 5.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Or 3 points of fire damage.
Okay. Just roll them all, bro. Roll them all.
Okay. 16 plus 7
That's a hit.
plus the other thing.
Yeah, that's a hit. 16 plus stuff hits.
12 plus 7
Yep.
plus the other thing.
Yeah, 12 plus 7 plus stuff hits.
All right, so
You've
let's
done
go
3
do
points of damage.
damage.
So just roll the other 2.
That was a 3 and a 7
Okay, so 13 points of fire damage.
for the first giant.
Is that what it is?
And
13
now-
points of fire damage.
Yeah, to that one. Now I'm going to do the other one. Other 3.
Okay.
Um, 11 plus 7.
18, that's a hit.
So that's 5 plus 7 plus the quarter staff.
12 and 17, yeah, that's a hit.
And that's a 60 with everything.
That's a hit.
So yep. 1. Okay. Cool. 6, 7, and a 5. 11. That's 18 points of fire damage on the other ice
the
giant.
right one. Cool. 18 points of fire damage. So yeah, no sooner had these frost giants walked out of the gate when they get struck, looking over at the sky, trying to spot the where the dragon had come from. When they get struck and hit by fire.
And now the sorcerer's spell.
Oh well.
Scorching ray.
Okay. Oh, I will mark them off for you then, bro.
Yep.
Dum, 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 dum. Only cast once, wasn't it?
Yeah, only
Cool.
it's 1 spell slot, but
That's
I've got 5.
That's fine. You only cast it once. That's all I needed. Cool. Next, unless you finished, yeah.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Cool. Then Bob, you're next. Drago on deck.
Whilst Bob is on Drago's deck back, he's gonna get out a scroll and go mutter something and use a hill rune to give him a buff as his bonus action, and then I'd like to use the help action for Drago.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I'm intrigued by this.
yeah, charge. And that's me.
Excellent. I bet Drago's really happy about this.
So whatever
made
he
him a
wants to
steed.
do, attack wise.
Yeah. Oh God. Gets advantage. Fine.
Yeah.
Cunning Drago, it's you as an owlbear. Here we go.
And as a noble steed.
I don't think I've got much of a choice now. I'll just go like and just run in and charge at the nearest giant.
What's the distance of the owlbear?
It is.
I'm loving this too much.
Where's it gone? 40 feet.
40 feet. Yeah, I know it could move. I know it could shift some distance. Yeah, look at that. Straight in. And Bob on back because basically riding you like a steed.
And it says I get 2 attacks. So
You get 2 attacks. One with the beak, one with the claws.
One with the claws. So I'll do the beak first.
Just so you know, this is a customized snowy owlbear sheet.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I sat down and made this yesterday.
Nice.
So the first one with the beak is not so good. 11 to hit.
That is a miss. Oh man! But you get advantage on the attack because Bob rolled help.
Get him there.
That one is a little bit better. 19.
Oh yes, that's definitely a hit.
So the beak is D12 plus 5. Where I got D12? Is that one? That's one. Don't use them very often. Oh wow, 15 piercing damage.
15 piercing damage from the beak. Blimey.
Yeah.
So you running in, beak open, huge, sharp. As you gnaw, you cut into the frost giant's right thigh, leaving a huge gash.
And then I will attack with the claws. First one's 18.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Yeah, I mean, second one was 21. So, yeah. What's that? That is 2d8 slashing damage plus
5.
Plus 5. 21 damage.
Wow. Is that 2? Wow.
Oh, no, 19 damage, sorry.
Wow.
Yeah, 8 and a 6 on the dice.
Drago is a snowy owlbear.
I've found my calling now.
Oh.
That's all I can do.
Forever.
Yeah.
He's now one.
That's all you can do. That's all you can do.
That's all I can do. Yeah, almost 40 damage in one turn. Yeah.
34 points of damage. Yeah, that's all I can do, man. That's rubbish.
I'll put a point in Druid when I level up.
Well, it depends on how you get on with this. We might do that. Yeah. Wow. That brings it to his turn. So the fella in front with the axe, with a great axe hitting one side and an owlbear biting and clawing away at the other side, he's going to attempt to fight back somehow. So he's going to lift up his great axe and he's going to take one swipe at the polar bear first, Erwin, with that is 7 plus 9, which is a 16, which is a hit. And that's going to do 3d12 damage. So the polar bear, that is not good. 10 plus 6. That is 3d12. I rolled 10. That is terrible. As Erwin takes 16 points of slashing damage from the first strike from this great axe, as the frost giant winds up to take his second attack, this time at the owlbear with a 20 to hit, not natural.
Yeah, that hits.
Shield Master, whatever it is. Shield Master Protection. Not Shield Master, it's actually fighting style, isn't it? Fighting style.
Yeah, protection.
Interject mode, yeah, not a Shield Master thing.
So I get to roll it again.
Keep the noise down.
I gotta roll it again.
Yeah.
That is 17 to hit.
Yeah, hits.
Yeah, bollocks.
And the owlbear is going to. Oh, that's better. 19. That's 25 points of damage on the owlbear. And obviously, I say obviously, the owlbear works exactly the same as if you were a druid in beast form. When the hit points are reduced to 0, you just turn back into your normal form. But you still have a magical snowy owlbear fur. That is the end of that giant's turn with its great axe, which is great. That's going to bring us to Mojo.
Right, okay. Can I move 40 feet to join, sort of stick me in between the polar bear and the freaking thing?
I can stick you in between the polar bear and the. You look small.
I'll try something different. I'll try something different.
As you stand in between this polar bear and this snowy owlbear, you start to feel really small.
I want to cast a cantrip.
Okay.
Vicious mockery.
Yep.
On the one in front.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, love it.
All right, so
what's the insult?
From Mojo's style, I mean, fucking look at them. You look like a pair of bollocks, and that was snot dripping from them. Look at the state of you, you silly fucker.
Sure. I gotta make a wisdom saving throw with a fucking frost giant. What's my wisdom?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. My wisdom's amazing. Yeah, exactly what I want. That is a 2.
Okay.
So yes.
Right, it's the first time I've used this, so I've got to roll 2d4 for the effect.
If that's what it says.
Yeah. 4. Okay. We have a 7.
7 points of psychic damage.
Yeah.
7 points of psychic damage. As this sort of frost giant looks down to you and in giant, because you know it's what he speaks. He goes, "You look like a bollock."
No shit. Okay, so because that's a cantrip, I've still got my other action, don't I?
No, so now that you're a magician, he takes an action to use a spell, but you can still do 2 attacks per action. So
okay.
Now you can use your bonus action if you've got any bonus action spells, because you use the cantrip as your action.
Yeah, I'm going to use my bardic inspiration.
Okay, nice. That's good bonus action.
On Bob.
Cool.
Oh, lovely.
And how are we passing the bardic inspiration?
That is going to be brilliant.
Okay. Putting out a karaoke classic. You ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
All right, then. Here we go. What should we go with? Here, Bob. Bob.
Oh, right. What's that, mate? You all right?
Hey, always on the battlefield. Why do we always win? Because it's just the 2 of us. Yeah, we can make it.
Oh, yeah, I like that one. It's a good one. Yeah.
Will I die? Go on, now
wow.
fuck him up.
Good lad, right? I'll do my best.
D6 for that one, Bob. D6 for that one.
What's that for rolls? Yeah.
Yeah, so you can add that to any D20 roll for the next 10 minutes.
All right.
Attack rolls, save rolls, whatever.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, mate.
And that's the Mojo's move. He's attacked. He's used his bonus action. That brings us to the fella behind with the sword. So to get out, he's going to move the gate a little bit more because these are big fellas. And he's going to move out, and he's not going to make it all the way, so he's going to stand there. And
Okay.
because he's moved there, he can't really do anything else. So what he's going to do, he sees this stupid little lizard standing in front of him in the snow. And what he's going to do, he starts gathering up a load of snow and squeezing it and crushing it together. So he makes this huge ice ball. And he's going to throw it at him.
Get done in by a snowball.
Oh, fuck.
Nat 20.
It's because he
Nat
uses
20 on an
green
ice ball.
dice.
Green dice, nat 20.
He wants to kill me.
That is 8d10.
What the fuck?
So if you get all 10s, I'm dead.
That is 8d10.
Shit.
Just from an ice ball.
Just from an ice ball. 20. Wow. Can't get it. I can't hold these. Hang on. There we go. You know, I thought throwing a rock wouldn't hurt that much. Get attacked by my book. Oh, my book doesn't like me either. There we go. That's two. That's shit. 2, 4, 5, 8. It's fucking rubbish. 10, 11. Fuck's sake. 17, 23. That's shit.
Something.
That is shit. 23 out of 80. That's rubbish. So 23, hang on, what's my plus? Plus 6, that is 29 points of bludgeoning damage as you get hit by this huge crushing ball of ice.
Oh no. That's his go. And then what we'll do, you hear more movement coming from inside the camp. Oh no. Oh shit, what the fuck is that?
So another
Leader.
frost giant. As a third frost giant starts to make his way out from inside the fort.
Like an evil wabbit. Ah.
But that's all he's doing at the minute. That will bring us back to Erwin. Erwin, 2 great axe attacks. There's a 16 to hit, which is a hit. And a 17 to hit, which is also a hit. And as he strikes against his 10, plus 7, 10, 7 plus 7, 24. Another 24 points.
Cool.
Another 24 points of slashing damage as this giant polar bear wields this great axe one-handed. Oh, excuse me. Giant polar bear wields this great axe one-handed, just swinging it with ease. And then bring us back to Ander.
Yep. So, yeah, that happened. And if I'm still covered in snow, I'll be like wiping my pals. Oh, you want to go throw ice balls? Okay, I can play that game. And I will throw a chromatic orb of fire at his face.
Ooh.
This one's got to play a game. And I'll be at level 4.
Level 4. Wow. Okay.
For a 16 to hit.
That is a hit.
Cool. That is gonna be 68 fire damage.
Good damage. Good damage.
That is 34 fire damage.
Wow. Yeah, fantastic. So this huge ball of fire. It's like as a snowball hits you, you sort of brush off what was left of the tundra and just launch this huge fireball back in his face as it crashes against these leathered and furred armor, burning away, sizzling against his frosted skin.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely think I've been beefing you up too much, Ander. I'm gonna have to watch that. Oh, sure go.
While standing on the back of Drago, Keith. I call upon giants might!
Get on
And
kill.
with the height advantage from standing on him, I am going to leap towards the head of this giant and try and get it in a headlock.
Right, all I want to do, can you roll me a strength check using the strength of an owlbear, please, Drago? Because now Bob has just doubled in size wearing plate armor.
Might
Wants to
be
jump on
right. Where's that gone?
You're not smaller than the owlbear.
15.
15. Okay. I'll tell you what, Bob, you're jumping up for a grapple, yeah?
Yeah.
Contested strength, yeah?
Yeah.
You're rolling a disadvantage. Because as you grow in your giant's might and start to jump, right, you're just a little bit too heavy for the owlbear as its front paw will sort of push down a little bit as you leap. You don't quite get the height that you need to fully reach the head.
All right. So I get a straight roll then.
Yeah.
All right.
Bearing in mind I'm a giant. Yeah, I'll take that. 15.
34.
34? What the hell is your flipping plus?
+8 plus the D6 from Mojo's Bardic Inspiration. Nat 20.
Nice.
Shit.
Definitely one. So yeah, Bob's up in the air, currently got a giant in a headlock. Sort of dangling, hanging from, I'm not freaking picking him up because I'm going to break the damn model. Oh, I know what I can do.
Yeah, that's cool.
Goodbye. Aha.
Action surge.
Let's start going, you fucking noogie.
That's what I'm going to go ask. Is that the big model?
That's a big model, yeah.
Jesus. The scale is, you don't look anything different.
Can I add this D6 once per turn, or is it on?
You can use it to any D20 roll for the next.
Is it once? So any okay, all right, cool. That sounds good to me.
Bardic Inspiration's once though, right? Not just once per turn.
Oh, you just use it once?
No,
I think so.
Inspiration, you can use it for 10 minutes. It's not. It's a. You can keep using it. It's like bless.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Bless. You can just keep using it.
17 to hit.
That's a hit.
And that was terrible damage. 8 damage.
On that one, okay.
Yeah, and then second attack will be a 22 to hit.
Yeah, misses.
And then that is even worse damage. 6 damage.
6.
2 1s. I get a D6 for Giant Smite. I get D10 for the Weaver's Edge. Roll 2 1s.
As you start punching this thing in the face, where you got it in a headlock. I'm just trying to understand what sort of attack you'd be doing at this point.
Got it in a headlock and hitting it with the Weaver's Edge.
Yeah, fair enough. Starts to pounding on top of his head. You know, black eyes are starting, teeth are falling out, bleeding from the mouth. Giant's starting to take a pounding. Both of you cut from the 2 huge wintry animals that are attacking it.
As if he's grappled.
Right. Creature gains 1 bardic inspiration. So I'm just reading it myself because it's been a while since I've done bard. Once within the next 10 minutes, the creature can roll the die and add the number rolled to its attack. Let's roll. The creature can wait until it rolls a d20 before it uses the bardic inspiration die. No, it is a single use.
Oh, is it? All right.
Yeah, my apologies. It is a single use die. It's not as good as Bless.
Bless is better.
Never mind.
But Bless is only a d4, but you know, everything counts.
Just like shield of faith.
God. Hate that guy.
I regret nothing.
I got nothing else, but yeah, it's grappled. So that means everyone else gets advantage on melee, is that right?
It's very true, yes. Which brings us to the giant owlbear.
I was going to change back, but last turn went really well, so I'm just going to stay as is for now. So I'll just attack the giant that I'm next to again. I'll start with the beak again. Natural 20 on the first roll.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So that is 2d12 plus 5. God, it's so unusual to use a d12. Okay, 11 damage with the big attack. And then with the claws, it's advantage, right?
Yep.
Good. Okay. Got another natural 20.
No way.
Oh,
No way.
wow.
Yes.
I'm putting this dice to one side for future use.
No, use it. Use it.
Yeah. So I know which one I got the 2 natural 20s on. So okay. So it's 4d8 in that case. Okay, I'll just roll these twice. 8, 12, 19, 21, 23 damage with the claws.
Awesome.
God,
No, as this snowy owlbear jumps out, another beak attack, gashing through the kneecap.
Snow.
This time, gashing through the kneecap, and as this frost giant starts to buckle under the weight of this chopped up leg, 2 huge claw attacks on the thigh as the giant. Bob, roll me an acrobatics. As you come tumbling down from this sort of near 50 foot high.
Where is? Oh, okay. 12.
12. Okay. So as this huge frost giant comes crashing down, hitting the floor, Bob managing to barrel roll enough to save himself from taking any major damage, but he will take, because It was only a 12. 3 points of let's call it embarrassment damage. As he comes
look
up,
at me.
as he comes up from the snow, and the snow sort of sits on top of his head like a little pointy white hat.
I found Randy.
Reminds me of
Different
me
kind of
younger
person. He's not
days.
wearing a red cap now.
Shut up, you.
Oh, no, you're not Randy.
What was it? 4 points, you say?
Yeah, 3 points.
Oh, 3 points.
3 points of embarrassment damage. Well, that would have been his turn. So that takes us to Mojo, who's not sitting at his desk. Or sitting at his desk.
Oh, he is.
Mojo!
I hear you.
Just check in.
My turn. I shall. The green bastard down at that's left.
Yeah.
I shall go up to him.
What,
from behind.
This one here?
Yes. I go up to him from behind. Yes. Okay. Now, I'm going to attack him with my great sword, okay?
Your great sword? Cool.
Yeah, my new great sword. Okay. And we are going to... I love this because this great sword +1 gives you +10 hit damage. We have an 18 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. And then we have 2d6 +6. That one there. 17, so 5, 10 plus the 6. 16 points of damage.
That's attack 1. Attack 2.
Attack number 2. I'm going, yeah. Okay. Right. So 19 to hit this time.
Is
that
it?
hit the thingy.
Fancy.
Right, that's 1 and another d6. Oh, that's shit. 1 plus 5, 1 plus 6. So 12 points of damage.
Cool.
I'm glad to turn it out, please. Thank you.
12 points. So yeah, 2 huge axe hits on the back of the leg, sort of slicing through his
Great
palm.
That's with my great sword, and I am going to I'm going to do another bardic inspiration.
Okay.
I'm going to give this one to Ander.
Oh, okay.
Right. Okay. Ander.
Yes, Mojo.
Hey, do you know what song I usually play over in my head just when I get ready to battle sometimes?
Oh, enlighten me.
Well, it's one that sometimes makes me remind me of my friendship with Bob. But since you're my friend, I'm going to use this one. It takes two, baby. It takes two, baby. B-A-U. Just takes two. Now, smash him up.
Lovely.
With your magic and shit.
You got a D6 for your troubles there, and I say troubles.
Oh, that's going to be brilliant.
You had to listen to that. Right. That brings it to the fellow with the sword's turn. Who, after a really successful rock throw, is going to throw a rock again. So again, this Goliath sort of standing behind him, he's just sort of ignoring him. With a 10 and you're a +9, that is a 19 to hit.
I'm going to go cast shield.
You're going to cast shield.
Runic shield.
If I cast shield, I'm buffed up to a 20.
He's buffed up to a 20, so I miss.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Sure. If that's what you're using your reaction to do that, you can do that.
Yeah, I'm using my reaction to buff myself up. With a
Cool,
shield.
yeah. So as he throws it over to you, you sort of stand there and just kind of go, and this time firm it as this giant ice ball strikes.
I feel like just for flavour, I'll wait until, he believes that he hit me.
Just,
Cloud disappears.
you just step out of cloud and just a little brush off the shoulder.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fair enough.
Just for flavour.
Cool. Well, that brings it to
Goat boy.
I'll tell you what I'll do. Just sort of bring him up to the camera so you can see this fully armored frost giant. One of my favorite models. He's going to come screaming out, almost running. As he
I just
charges,
got the screaming goat in my head.
as he charges into the polar bear and the snow, the snowy whatever what's he called? It's a snowy owlbear. That's it.
No.
In the snowy owlbear with a 27 to hit.
Don't
Yeah.
believe him.
And that will do.
Defense.
You want me to roll again? With a 27 to hit again. 2 18s.
Oh, blooming shield's useless.
Yeah, what was my attack? Whoa. 15 plus 6, 21 points of slashing damage with the first axe. With the second attack, that will be a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
That's only going to be 10 points of slashing damage.
How much is the first one? 21.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then 10 points of slashing damage with the second.
All right.
And because I know that he wanted to lose it, we're going to use the offhand axe on him as well. Fuck's sake. With an 11 to hit.
That's a miss.
Well. Now I'm going to show you a little trick that this frost giant can do, because the others can't do this. As he brings both of these axes in and smashes them together, he creates a cold wind, almost a whirlwind, in front of him, taking up a 10-foot space. We'll use that to do it. Catching the polar bear and the snowy owlbear. Would you make dexterity saving throws, please?
Try to do Dust Devil.
Hmm.
He's got his own
Cool.
version of a budget Dust Devil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
14.
I suppose we're right for the polar bear. That's an 8. So both of you fail. And both of you will take, not a massive amount, 6 points of cold damage.
Mm.
As this chilling wind starts whistling around you. Unless you're immune to cold. Are you immune to cold?
I don't think so.
It was me and Mojo. Got
No.
the lightning amulet.
Because he's
Bob,
no,
Drago.
he's a snowy owlbear.
But he's got the amulet, don't he?
Probably got resistance as a snowy owl, but maybe. I don't
That's
know.
why I thought he might have, but that's I'm just looking. No, he doesn't.
Doesn't say anything.
Oh.
No.
No, nothing on there. Because I did just cool.
Mm.
No, yeah.
So that,
good points.
minus 2 HP now.
So all that'll do is you drop your owlbear fall,
Mm.
and big sexy hunk human being appears. Owlbear goes. But in all fairness, owlbear did damage.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't not for just show.
Hmm.
Fucking reach. Yeah. That'll be the end of his turn. Top of the round. And as we start getting to the top of the round, it'll be Erwin's turn. And while he's shivering and shaking after that, he's going to attack. He's a 26 to hit. He's going to throw out. That's a good hit. And a miss. So with his one hit, he does another 13 points. I say another. He does 13 points of slashing damage while swinging his great axe one-handed. And that will be Andy. You're up.
Before I say anything, by the way, I see Jeffrey.
Have you found
Oh wow,
Yeah, I found
that is
Jeffrey.
properly hidden.
him?
Yeah, I see Jeff.
Blooming time.
I know.
Good
Gave me-
spot.
it took me a long time. So inspired by my good friend Mojo, he gave me an idea. He says only 2. So at level 4, I'm gonna go do chromatic orb again with fire, but I'm gonna go twin magic net bastard.
Okay.
Ooh.
Doubles the spell.
So if it's level 4, I will take away all my sorcerer's points to double it to that level.
You did
2
a
level
chromatic orb last turn, didn't you? So I've got 2 more ticks to make. Sorry.
I know it counts as 1.
No, yeah, but you did chromatic orb last turn as well.
No, chromatic orb's a wizard.
Oh, so you're using your sorcerer's points for a wizard spell?
Yeah,
Ah.
to twin it.
Well, you're finally taking my ideas. Good, carry on.
Right. So 1 for the one who threw in the ice for again, and the other one for the Capricorn. So I'll roll 1. First one. That's a 28.
Oh, yes. Okay, now.
And the other one is a 17.
So the first one was on the fellow with the sword. The second one was on the fellow with the axes.
Yes.
Okay, first one's a hit. Second one's a miss.
Okay. So that's another fire damage.
Yep.
Of 26 points of fire damage.
Nice. Yeah, huge ball of flame just flying up again, hitting this frost giant in the chest. All his leather and fur starting to burn and sizzle and cinder. And his frosted flesh starting to char with these 2 huge chromatic orbs that have hit him.
And Goat Boy dodged.
Dodge is just wearing heavy armor.
Ah, so it hasn't even. So it did hit, it just unfazed.
Yes, much better. I say much bigger, much stronger, much heftier. As the chromatic orb sort of strikes against his iron armor, you're able to brush it off. If that's the end of your turn,
Yep.
Bob, you're up. Drago on deck.
Can I move close to that ice devil?
Can you move close to it?
Yeah, but not into it. So just, I don't know. I want to stay in. I want to stay in melee range of the big dude as well.
Well, the only way to stay in melee range of the big dude will be there.
How far away am I from the green guy?
40 feet, maybe. That's a good guess.
Can I, within staying in melee range, maneuver around the back of him over to where Ivan is, or whatever his name is?
Owen. I mean, you're 25 feet. We'll get you to there.
Bloody Owen. All right. And you're blaming getting it, lad. Do ya? I'll drop me D20. Hang on a minute. Right, here we go. Let's have a go here then. Let's have a go. With 21.
What, to hit the big dude?
Yeah.
Yes, it hits.
Right. 16. And then again with the Weaver's Edge. 27.
That hits, definitely. Yeah.
And 9 slashing damage. And as a bonus action, I'm going. This isn't going to work. Shield Master Shove. We're going to hit him with my fucking shield and try and knock him over.
And you're really not.
I got a 23. What did you get?
32.
Huh?
32.
Yeah, no, you don't. It just doesn't do anything, and that's it.
Drago, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to look at the guy in front of me, and I'm just going to kind of like, I'll get to you in a minute, big boy. And I'll take my hammer out and point it to the other giant. And then as I do so, clouds will start to circulate just above it and gather together and start to create a large mass of clouds above it. And I'll lift the hammer up and drop it down, and a bolt of lightning will go straight down on him.
Love a bit of cool lightning. Cool.
Cool lightning. So it's going to be level 4. So I need him to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh yeah. Whatever I need to beat, I didn't for.
Yeah, no.
My dexterity is -3.
They're giants. I'm not surprised.
I thought they might not have good dexterity. So yeah.
It's weird as you go through the books, right? And the bigger the giants get, the less their dexterity gets. It's actually quite interesting.
So that's going to be it's all right. 18 lightning damage.
Wow. Yeah. This huge crackle of lightning comes down, striking him as he sort of like sword in hand, ready to strike down and just.
Does he start looking like Marv?
I can't scream like him, but yes, his sort of skeletal face sort of appears from underneath the horn helmet.
Love that scene.
I said, yeah, this lightning sort of disperses and clears. This frost giant is looking damaged, fried, sizzled. His chest has been set on fire. You can see smoke rising up off of his shoulders.
He's still standing.
He is.
I'm surprised he's not brain dead from that electric charge.
Would I? No, do you know what? It's fine. I'll end my turn.
Okay. Cool. Mojo.
Yeah, again, I'll attack this big green thing with my great sword. Ooh. 20 to hit.
See?
Okay.
And that is 10 points of damage on the first attack.
10. Cool.
Oh, bloody hell. Next attack. Right.
Chop with the axe. Yeah, go on.
18.
That hits. Yep.
Would you? What about the axe?
That's right. I was just going to add some flavour, but it's fine. Carry on. Second attack with the axe, or sword even.
14 points of damage on the second turn.
Cool. So with the second slash of this great sword, now this sort of bluish, purplish blood starts dripping from the calf. As the giant starts to drop down, you thrust it upwards. I'm not going to tell you where. As the giant starts to fall and crashes.
In his bollocks. It was in his bollocks, wasn't it?
That's what
it
you
was
wanted.
in his bollocks.
You were behind
In the
him,
bottom.
shoved upwards. So
Yeah, why not?
As this frost giant comes crashing down to the floor, another one bites the dust.
Another one comes. Another one comes.
Yeah, that's the one, Magic Man. End of world gone, end of world gone, of world bites dust.
I heard that one before.
Now, should we go and kill this evil fucking gigantic rabbit thing?
Hell, why not?
Hey, you big fucking ugly thing! Hop off!
No bonus actions, Mojo.
I don't really think I've got anything.
I've
got rage, but
not a lot of point now.
not a lot of point now. No, I've used both my body inspirations until I get a long rest. So
fair enough.
Yeah, no, I'll tell you what I will do though. I'll. Can I hide behind that door?
I want to go turn to a bat.
Yeah, don't forget I've still got hard on. And I was, 37% chance I was going to ejaculate in my pants.
27%.
27%. I'm going to have to go around the corner of that door there and I might have to sort myself out.
Gets quite low. Right. What are you doing? You staying where you are?
I'm just going to move in line with the door. So if you just move me down in line with that door, because I don't trust that big fucker not to have like some sort of attack that's going to do like a radius damage or something.
Okay.
I'll get closer to him like if I need to from when I next have a go.
Right, finished?
Yeah.
Right, well, it would be the fellow with the swords go, but he's dead. So it brings us to this guy. And as he saw you do such a wonderful trick, Drago, he sort of looks down at you with a smile and a nod. That's pretty good.
Oh, shit.
Right. As he bangs both of his axes together and raises them high in the sky. He can also do cool lightning. So, would you all roll me dexterity saving throws, please?
Is that everyone or just everyone inside the?
Everybody
Everyone in the circle.
Inside.
I think I just think I made a very good calculated move down the street a bit there.
15.
14.
I got a roll for the polar bear. I'm waiting for somebody to roll for the damn polar bear. That's a 16. Only the polar bear made it.
Oh crap!
So we're going to cast this. Don't even know. Yeah, do you know what? We'll do it at 5th level.
Jesus.
No, I haven't got Jesus.
No, what 5th level? Cool. Cool lightning.
It's 3d10 at 5th level, 5d10. So I got 5d10.
Remind me not to piss off for. He's bringing out me home here.
My 5d10. Man, nothing over a 5. 3, 6, 10, 14, 17 points of lightning damage. Fucking pathetic.
Ooh.
2 people now are immune to lightning. Oh no, wait, it's
Round up 9.
I don't know if Jago's immune. Not immune,
Oh
but
man!
resistant.
And as this lightning comes down and sizzles and burns and crackles, you see the polar bear form drop. There's now a Goliath with it. Polar bear first stands.
Yeah, 74. Yeah.
See, I don't know why I left that there.
That's for visual.
Yeah, I only needed it for the radius. I didn't even need that for the radius. I could have just gone, no.
Pardon me.
This guy's a beast.
With a, I'm just going to use one axe attack. With a 16 to hit Drago, that doesn't hit Drago, does it?
No.
Fuck it, kill Erwin. Oh, there you go, 22 hit Erwin.
No.
Yeah, no, that's all right. Did loads of damage. 7 points of slashing damage on Erwin.
Yay.
No, 9 points of slashing damage on Erwin. And that ends his turn. So back to the top of the round.
Erwin.
It's Erwin's go. Yeah, well done. You're
Kill
learning.
the best.
Erwin with a 22 to hit. And that is, wow, 26 points of slashing damage. And he misses with his second attack. Yeah. That is Erwin. Ander.
Yeah. So.
Oh, by the way, because he cast Cool Lightning on top of himself, he actually caused himself damage. Just so you know.
Okay.
That's reckless.
High risk, high reward.
That was the plan. It wasn't fucking horrible, though, was it? 17 out of 50. That was.
Okay. I am gonna go do magic missile at level 4. I do not trust my aim, and I know it's an auto hit. With this heavy armored geezer.
I get you.
So that's 18 plus 6. So I've done it all together.
18 plus 6, 24.
Yeah, it's 24 points of force damage.
Nice. Yeah. all of these missiles coming through, just all striking him on this hard armor, but almost pushing him backwards in the snow as he starts to skid backwards, unable to get a grip on the floor. I like it.
I'll probably be doing that, moving up a bit closer. Yeah, that's fine.
Bob, 'tis you.
Right. Here we go. Bob for the kill. 3.
Sorry. I do apologize for giving my laugh.
I'm going to use my inspiration because I'm just sitting there. I'm going to re-roll that. There's actually a dirty 20. I looked at it, I rolled 8 and I was like, it's actually dirty 20. Dirty 20?
20 hits, yeah.
And 15 slashing damage. And give us a strength saving throw, will you?
It's not great. It's not great. 18.
Yeah, you're all right. But you take 4 points of fire damage as I use a fire rune. And second swing is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
And a 13. No, sorry. Let me take away that d6 because I wasn't supposed to add that. That is an 8 slashing damage.
Very good. So yeah, chopping away at this huge frost giant. This Hemiara just tink, tink, tink every time. Slowly but surely wearing him away.
And as a bonus action, give us another strength. Well, contested strength.
Contested. I know, I've got you this time.
Yeah, you probably have.
I've got you this time. 27.
17. Doesn't do anything.
Pizza.
Yeah, and then that's Bob finished.
Drago.
If I stay within melee attack range, but I was to circle around him, would that still provoke an opportunity attack?
No, as long as you stay within melee range.
Okay. So in that case, could I circle around a tiny bit more around the far side of him so I'm like almost hiding behind him from the camera angle?
Okay.
And then I'm just going to kind of give him a cheeky nod and a wink, similar to what he did to me, and take my hammer and smash it into the ground and cast Thunderwave.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Because that should be a 15-foot cube
Yeah,
from
it's
where
fine.
I'm standing.
You can cast it without hitting him. It's fine. Yeah, without hitting the other two.
Yeah. So that is a Constitution saving throw on his part.
What's his Constitution? That's a good. Oh, yeah, Constitution's pretty good. 12 on dice plus 5, 17.
Okay, so he passes that. I'm still gonna do. Hang on. Yeah, it takes half the damage.
Yep.
I'm maxing it out at level 4, so that will be my last level 4 spell slot.
Okay.
So that will be. So it starts at 2d8. Yeah, 3, 4. So it'll be 5d8 damage, halved.
24, 48, 56 halved is 28.
Nice.
Because you maxed it out, yeah? You maxed it out at 56.
Yeah, with the whatchamacallit.
Yeah, I know
Half.
you're thinking. So You buff it, and so I'll take 28 points of damage. Which is actually, oh, my brain's gone. That's it. All right. No, that ain't fucking right. 40. Yeah, that's it. Cool. Brain went completely then. Right, forgot how to do maths. Yeah, great. It hits, it crackles. You see that it starts to crack the armor around his body. Bits of metal sort of cracking under the strain of the under the strain of the thunder wave. But no, he's still standing.
Oh. All right. Well, that's it for me.
Mojo.
Mojo. Anyway, yeah, go on. I'll go back up. I'll go up and join them.
Well, you're just going to use your 40 foot and run in, yeah?
Yeah.
Loads of room to get in there. Da, 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 da. Yeah.
Puppy power.
I'm a puppy.
Oh, you puppy.
Oh.
He lost his virginity yesterday. Come on.
Yeah, I had sex.
I thought you meant scratch.
Boy, evil rabbit thing. I had sex last night, so I ain't scared of you.
That's like the weirdest thing to shout at a giant ever.
No, it's a very Mojo.
Give me
thing,
your
yeah.
battle cry. I had sex.
Power to the penis. Not really mine though, for brothers, but it's all right.
God help us.
Right, yeah. Okay, another great sword attack. So, fucking what's going on? Oh, fuck.
It's a long one tonight, lads.
Oh, 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 oh.
I need a number.
28 to hit.
Yes.
18 plus the 10. I love this fucking the plus 10 on this fucking. This is fucking insane. But one of the main reasons why I'm using that and not the fucking great axe. Right.
What's the Weaver's Edge to hit now? Plus 12.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Don't ruin me money. 16 points damage.
Cool.
They attack. Okay. That's a 19 to hit.
Hit.
And that one is 14 points of damage.
Great. Mojo.
Yes?
Describe the kill.
Yes! Right. Okay. In proper Mojo fashion, I'm going to sing a little along, speak English, sing along, and that Mojo just goes on this because he's still hyper. He's had sex. He's fucking on a roll. He's already taken out one of the other things, and that he starts singing along with a bit of a Spice Girls tune with this great sword. He's ducking and diving, giving it a little bit of a slam it to the left if you're having a good time, shake it to the right if you know it, and as he's even with the as he's stabbing away, until like he's literally just fucking bleeding out of so many fucking wounds that have just been created. He's like, we did it!
As this giant, heavily armored, as a huge, colossal giant, heavily armored giant takes this hit and just seems to get faint and fall backwards, crashing through the wooden fort as it lays dead on the tundrad wastelands. As you turn around, you start to see another frost giant running out from between the trees, sword flailing wildly, as Goliath on shoulder, Goliath on another shoulder, another on holding onto the boot, attacking. As it's brought down, crashing into the snow, as the Goliaths all stand there, just striking it before it is unable to move. As you look off into the distance, for what I remember, it was the East Village. I can't remember, wherever the dragon went. As you look off into the distance, west. That's right, yeah, don't worry. As you looked off into the distance where the dragon was breathing fire across the west villages. Now, seeing the burning smoke rising up into the sky as the red dragon comes and lands atop. Well, I say atop the inside the wooden fort that you have just dropped this huge frost giant in. And as you all stand there victorious, go on, I'll let you say it this week.
Which one?
We are victorious, my brethren. And for your viewers, that's where we're going to leave it until next week.
Exactly. In another one out of the way. God, blimey, we're moving on. But as I always say, until next time, take care.